It could be, because we're all going to kind of link up eventually anyway. So
what's your anything? Ready?
I'm ready to roll with it,
Okay, let's roll it. Okay. Again, as I said, your guys' home is Faerun. To get a visual, that first map is where you guys are from. Large continent. Islands sit off the shore. A lot of boating and shipping of goods are done between the islands and the mainland. But we are in winter. We are 3 days out of the winter solstice, the celebration of Yule. This year it's being held in Baldur's Gate, which sits central in Faerun. Baldur's Gate is very large, what we'd actually call in our nowadays terms a metropolis, a very big city. Exports all different type of goods throughout Faerun. This year, the solstice is being held there, where all the high councilmen and open invitations to those from other cities in Faerun are welcome to join. You guys all catch wind of this. And being a winter solstice is a very spiritual thing for Faerun. They see it as a mark of a new beginning, a rebirth every time this happens. Gifts are given. People put down their disagreements and celebrate together. So you all are kind of lured to join this. It'll be the first time for all of you that you've actually partaken in a winter solstice due to your own lives. So you all begin traveling from different areas of Faerun to enter Baldur's Gate. So we're going to go with... God, I got so many different characters' names all the time. Fela. Fela, yes, you and Pogue are the first to enter. Well, as far as you know, you're entering Baldur's Gate. Immediately, the sight is amazing to your eyes. The white snow that drifts down into the streets, the different structures and buildings with icicles that kind of hang from it. Vendors in the middle of the street selling their goods even in this cold night air. All different races, dwarves, humans, halflings, partying together in the streets, holding up their ale as a parade makes its way through. You see a tavern that sits to your left. As you enter, doors wide open as people exit, enter out of it. What you guys want to do?
We'll go to, I'll go to the bar and grab an ale. Pogue?
And
Would you
Pogue,
like to
the first thing
join?
you notice is a lot of very finely dressed people. The first thing that comes to your senses, you get a little excited because you just see so many opportunities to possibly swindle, possibly gamble, possibly just straight out pickpocket these well-dressed aristocrats as they line the streets.
Well, I blew all my money on the way to Baldur's Gate, so I am going to attempt to pickpocket this fine group of...
Okay. So you kind of, give me a stealth check real quick. What you see in front of you is a group of 4 people. Humans, so their height above you is quite much. You're basically even with where you pickpocket from. You see them kind of chatting among themselves. 2 women, 2 males, appear to be couples, but really buzzed into themselves. So give me a stealth check. So you roll me a 20 and look at your stealth.
Yeah.
You got it? Stealth?
An
oh,
8,
right there, I see it. Yeah.
And then you look over.
and I add 6, so 14.
Okay. So how many tried to pickpocket? 1, a particular, the males, the
There's 4
2 males, 2 females.
2 females. I'm going to get 2 males.
Okay. So
Sure, they hold it a little bit more.
you kind of brush your way through and you brush up against the back of the first one. Doesn't really seem to know. It's kind of keeps talking. Man, you should get that wallet. Push it to the second one.
Yeah.
Why don't you watch where you're going? Little shit. As he just takes a drink down. But you manage to get both wallets. You want to head to the tavern or find out what you got?
I thought she was in the tavern with me.
No, she's
already.
picking on the street.
Oh, I went in by myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
you went in. You kind of lingered behind and watched these people hanging out front of town.
Well, okay. I guess I can say whatever I want. I want to go meet Fayla at the bar so I can give her some cash.
So you go into the bar, and
That's nice.
unfortunately, stool's a little high. You see Fayla kind of sitting there. What do you
I
drink?
kinda have a
What's
thing
your character? An ale character? Is it a wine character?
What?
What are you drinking?
Oh, I have ale right now.
Ale? Okay, so you're drinking out of this big stein of ale. As you kind of pull yourself up on the seat next to her, sit there, take out these 2 pouches and kind of sit in there, conceal them, and you open them. The first one, you want to mark this down on your sheet. First one is 50 gold pieces.
Well, but it's my great
Where do I
axe.
put this?
You can write
They
it
can write it
down.
on. Yeah, you can write it on the back.
Like right over here. We
Yeah.
can cleave it. So you
This
have
is what was
access
in
to
the
see
first wallet?
Yep.
Lucky.
The second one, and you remember distinctly, the second one you took felt a little lighter, and maybe that's why you had such an attitude problem a little bit. The second one, you find 25 gold. So you have 75 total gold you managed to pickpocket.
Okay.
You guys are now sitting at the bar. Dwarven fellow, bartender, red beard, red hair pulled back. Wears little glasses. Can I get you something? I assume you're together?
We are.
Alright, well,
Ale, wine.
wine, please.
No problem. As he kind of makes it, it'll be a moment.
Wine.
Just don't drink it if
You
it's
see,
like
you see this bar
300-year-old
is
ghost wines.
just full of people celebrating. Comes back a few months later with wine. You guys sit in the tavern. Cold air still rushes in, but there's a nice fire that's burning inside this tavern. The fireplace that keeps you somewhat warm. You make your way.
Where are you from?
You were told to
I'm a wanderer.
keep an eye out
But where it originated from.
from the Lords of Alliance.
I'm just saying the soul coast.
Happiest times can bring the darkest moments.
Right outside.
Is what you're told as a house.
Basically on
Coast.
guard, soul just coast. Keeping this.
So you make your way in to Boulder's Gate again. You kind of don't like all the crowds. It makes you feel a little bit
from the ground.
off put. You push your way through as you also enter to a tavern. Whereas upon entering, crowded, and you see a human woman sitting.
And an elf.
What strikes it out right away to you
People
is that
don't usually take
you don't see a lot of
conferences.
women drinking out of big steins that often. Just kind of this huge stein chugging down this ale. And the other thing you notice, the person
Quite
sitting
hot.
next to her, a halfling male.
Black
Black kind of hair kind of swoops over to the side a little bit.
And going to war.
You see them talking to each other.
Actually, me neither.
You guys also watch.
Look at
You're
myself
drinking.
as
You
more of
see
a
someone that's
wandering
way
mercenary.
over the top in armor as this individual walks in.
This is.
He has a shield down across his back, weaponed out. Why don't you describe what you look like to him?
Okay, so Talvaris Volwin, full elf,
Talvaris?
Aldoran, pale skin, silver hair, piercing blue eyes, 6'2".
Why are you staring at me?
I know you.
That was good.
You do happen to see an empty stool that sits next to this
Like we're
halfling.
comparing our hierarchies.
I'll grab a seat.
Okay, so you sit down next to them. Again, same bartender. He's looking sweaty at this point. He's trying to. He kind of looks at you for a moment. A little over just for the occasion. You say.
Working.
Ale.
Ale and whiskey.
Brings it back to you.
White as white.
Now, you three are sitting at the
My
bar.
wife had to have one of those ones.
You know it's kind of. Again, this woman is kind of
But I will take
picks up this stein and just kind of pushes it forward. Takes another one.
Okay.
And gives it a drink it down again.
Damn.
Talking back and
Hey,
forth.
What's with the armor?
I always wear armor when I'm working.
That much, then.
Better safe than sorry.
I suppose.
Celebrating the solstice, I see.
Yes. My friend and I, Poke, have come to town to have a little fun and celebrate.
Very well. Just make sure you don't have too much fun.
I prefer
Again,
you not
I'm
telling
working.
my name.
I don't want to have to do anything I don't want to. But enjoy yourself.
Now, Poke, as he's sitting right next to you now, you kind of gleam down and shiny things just catch your eye.
Well,
There's
Pope's
your-
got a thing for Phala, but I'm 3'2", and here's this hot silver fox next to me
Silver
with
fox.
piercing blue eyes, and I'm not really interested in this person.
No, but what you do notice, no, you're not. And you kind of get this little feeling of as you look down, you see Ron to be on his left side. this very shiny type of, looks like the amulet necklace of some kind that he wears holstered around his side. The shining, the glowing of these gems just kind of catch your eyes. You guys look down at it as he continues to talk.
Well, I'm 2 for 2. So, is pickpocketing the same as my sleight of hand?
Yeah, slight fancy.
Yeah, well, I've got an excellent dexterity on that, so I'm going to take him.
Okay, give me a roll. And you're going to roll
Me
a
and
perception.
him?
Yep,
Me
he's going to roll against you
my
now.
20 die.
20 die and add your proficiency of sleight of hand.
Ah, shit. 15 plus 8, so 13.
15 plus 8 is 23. If you roll a 15.
Oh, I'm sorry, 5 plus 8.
Okay,
I don't.
13.
Still better than mine.
Sarah just
I
adds
got
10 to
5.
everything.
You got 5. So you think to yourself, okay, you think you're so charming. You just kind of reach down as he's taking a shot of whiskey and just kind of put it in your pouch. That gem amulet is worth 75 gold.
Did I see him do
Now you
that?
think to yourself, as you're doing it, you see the amulet kind of just sign with it as you take this, and you're thinking, you might notice this sooner or later, but right now you don't. And you just kind of push it in your pouch.
Did I see him do that? Or
No,
was I
you're-
not
you're-
paying
no,
attention?
you're
Was I
shoveling
talking
your-
to?
Well, he is on this side.
This is-
and then on
Yep,
this
your side,
side.
yep. He's right next to it.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. You guys are traveling together?
Yes. We're traveling together, yes.
Okay. So, you guys came for more of
Where to, Elf? Where to?
you guys came from more the Neverwinter area, so it's been quite a travel to get to the solstice. You enter town late evening. Party's still going. In fact, now at your vantage point, a lot of people passed out on the street at this point, drunk, just in the cold. You're thinking, oh my god! And you see guards come out trying to pull them aside to keep them warm. Definitely like Mardi Gras.
Uncivilized.
Says the barbarian.
Mm-hmm. My whole
see the
character's a
same thing?
contradiction.
You kind of wander to town. What do you want to do when you get to town?
I need a drink.
Me too.
Yeah.
So
You been to this town before? I've never been here before. Where do we go? Where's someplace that'll actually accept us, a wretch like you, an ugly like me?
What about that spot right across the street? I'm gonna go into the same place they're
Yep.
Lead on, Elf. You're the pretty one.
So you guys make it to way into tavern. A new bar has come on to play now. Plays his flute in the corner. The fire burning. Your glimpse now. You see some dwarves just at the table, face down, just passing out the tables.
I walk over, I lift his head just to make sure it's not in soup or anything. He's not going to die.
Leave the guy alone.
You just let it back down, and
Yeah.
he does not move. Just
Yeah.
done. You can just drop him, let it. He's out. You do see a curious bunch sitting at the bar.
Curious bunch.
What catches your attention right off the bat is, again, this armor. This seems very kind of odd to be wearing as something that's a celebration. Seems very guarded. You also see, sitting next to you, your eyes kind of scan, and then you have to like drop down where you see this little halfling sitting about this much lower between, and then the back of black hair that you can see as a female, and you can also see a Stein kind of sitting out the side as she kind of takes and calls back.
Cool. I walk up to the bar. I take my my great axe, which is like a big cleaver.
Oh, meat cleaver, I like it.
Yeah, like kind of like a huge meat cleaver. I just put it down next to. I assume he's one in the armor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. 6'5" of me. Toss a silver piece or a gold piece. Grab a beer. My spectacles. Look up and down.
I'm starting to see this orc.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So he's got mottled pink and gray, pink and dark gray skin. So kind of like vitiligo. Tusks, spectacles. His hair's back in a braid. Very clean, though. Very clean. Barrel chested, very hairy chest, and a vest that's open down here. A finely knitted vest, and just a pair of leather breeches. No real armor.
Okay.
Odd garb for a holiday party.
Party for most, working I am.
You afraid of something
No, I always wear this armor when I'm working.
when you're working? Saw some city guard out there taking the drunks out of the street so they don't drown in their own sick.
Thankfully, I don't have to do that.
Yeah. Are your friends?
I think somebody
Just met.
I can get it.
Just gonna give you the one second.
Huh?
Wait, what?
You're gonna say something.
Oh, well, I think you looked at Carrie and so you guys friends, but she isn't.
She's not there yet.
Oh, she's not. Sorry.
Oh, no, she's not there yet. No. Yes.
Oh yeah, your friends.
Well, we've just met,
Tal.
and the name is slipping my mind since we've just met. This
Can I
is
buy
my
you a drink
pal
on this
Poe.
here evening?
Yes, we would love an ale.
All three of you. I would love to be able to do that, but unfortunately I'm flat broke. Sorry.
Well,
But this man's working. Maybe he can buy us all an ale.
Shit, those
Perhaps.
fucking notices.
I don't know if I have any money.
What's the check?
I'll have to find
It
out.
wasn't open. It wasn't open. I thought I heard something.
So you check your pouch?
Yes.
Yes, you got money in there. But the one thing you notice right off the bat is that gem necklace you carry with the emerald is not there. It's gone. But you kind of...
Son of a...
I pick up my my cleaver, hang it over my shoulder. I don't know what kind of work you do, but if you need any help, I'll be sitting right over there.
You see, at this point, Pogue at 3'2" would be moving away
Yeah, so
from
like-
the bar. I am currently 150 gold pieces up, and Fela ain't that hot no more. I'm out.
So
then I'm gonna walk up.
You follow Leslie.
Leslie
Leslie.
You follow the
Leslie
barbarian off the bar,
Bargain.
kind of go hang with him. As you notice, he is like, notice something
I
missing.
could go to the other side and
You
say,
go to the other side?
10
Where
gold
we
pieces.
go?
So I'm not buying anybody a drink with 10 gold
I'm gonna
pieces.
go on the other side and talk to the barbarian about
Oh, you got your.
the fact that he's flat broke. He might want to play me a
She has her
card
little
game.
autism vest.
Well, that's what you say, Jim?
GP
Oh,
is
You don't
right
say it to
there.
me, you say it directly to him.
Do we get starting cash?
I
Or?
want to watch. I don't want to
You
talk.
have
We're gonna
15
talk.
gold.
I don't want to talk.
Well, but I interrupted
Just
this
introduce
story
yourself.
thing.
No, he left already. He walked away.
Oh, I just said I'll be sitting right, and I just walk
Yeah,
over
he's
to a
like,
table
oh.
and just set my
So
cleaver
if you want
down
to
and
go to-
enjoy my. I spent my last silver
Mhm.
piece on this
15.
this
Did you say
ale,
how
and I'm
much
just
gold I had?
sitting back and enjoying. it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So right now I'm just.
Yeah, I'm
kinda
within
like-
earshot. Yeah.
I'm just looking.
I'm gonna.
Just kind of scratching my head, not really.
All right, Leslie.
Doing
Well, I
anything else about
noticed
it right
that you're broke,
Sorry.
and I've got an opportunity
I'm a-
for you.
Oh.
Put some gold pieces in
You
your,
do.
your pouch.
I like an opportunity. So does my friend. We work well
So
together.
the game is Jim Rummy. I don't know.
He called
You're talking about a
Dragon
game.
Yes, a game of cards that requires you to have no money.
Do we play cards?
But if I win, I would like the barbarian to
cards?
protect my 3'2" ass when this guy finds out I robbed him.
wait. Do you say that?
This one, yes.
Yeah. What did you just say? You robbed him. Tell you what, give me 10%, and you have my arm.
Sounds like a deal.
Yeah,
But
we-
wait, no, we don't have a card game. Oh, I give you.
No, we can still play cards.
Okay.
Well,
But you don't have any.
he's
money.
better at cards.
Okay,
than
so
I
I'm
am.
making alliance with you. I've taken the paladin's jewels, and I need to get protection from the
Now we
barbarian.
got an issue though.
So, what's the issue?
I'm changing my alignment right now.
I don't think Kayla wants to be friends with Pogue anymore.
Yeah. Oh no, it's good. I'm
I
neutral.
was
I'm
just
neutral
sniffing
good.
ass anyways.
I'm neutral good.
So you guys make an alliance.
Are you sure you want to get involved with this creature?
I just made 10%. Of course I do.
So subtract.
Oi, what are you a
off the-
paladin of?
It'd be
So
7.
15
gold.
gold to Leslie.
What are you a paladin of?
I thought you weren't sitting with me, were you?
No, I'm just shouting from across the. Oi!
Oh.
Oh, you're shouting. Okay.
What are you a paladin of?
I search out holy relics for the Lords of Alliance.
Oh.
Tonight they told me to be on guard.
for the alliance.
Whatever. That's why I'm here. I'm just enjoying myself as you. Bright solstice.
Good. Sharp eyes on you.
And you guys, by the way, see this gentleman that keeps kind of tagging along at the barbarian at this point. Hasn't said a lot, but why don't you describe what you look like now?
Tall, dark, and handsome. No.
Oh, well, yeah.
No, olive skin. Got long black hair, green eyes, of course. About 5'11". I'm very quiet.
Very quiet. So you guys
And my
all,
name is Qatar Stridewind. right?
Yep.
You would have picked that when you picked your character.
Okay, so as you guys are mingling in the bar, Aria,
And playing cards.
I'm playing
And
cards,
playing
yep.
cards.
And if you want to attempt to try to win some of your gold back, you're more than willing to.
My wisdom is +1, but my intelligence is +0, so I don't have good at cards.
Let's get Aria.
Like
Aria,
charisma.
No, I'm okay watching.
you have
Ah,
traveled.
you gotta play. You gotta play.
Wait, you're not
I see
intimidated,
Arya
are you?
blowing in like the tavern doors opening. She
You
sounds
you
all-
have you've traveled.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You have traveled from Daggerford.
Yeah.
My crazy hair.
You are a niece of Duchess Morin of Daggerford.
Duchess.
What is her name?
You're Aria.
Aria.
You're basically
Aria.
making your way there because your aunt felt you should make an appearance, should represent Daggerford. And she couldn't be bothered to do that.
Describe yourself.
Well, she didn't get to it. So as you enter town, you're kind of coming to town on your white stallion horse. It's perfectly done.
Look at that.
And as you see these drunk people being pulled off the
Lady
street,
could
they
die.
kind of. Of course, I have to do this. You kind of, if you're a horse, the only thing open at this point is you see this tavern now. People kind of walking out of it at times. You see a little halfling woman come out and just kind of puke on the side of it. She's just like, yes, and just partying. And it just has this feeling to you of, I do not. This is wow. But you get off this horse. You the only warm place you can see is a tavern at this point, and you make your way in. And as you guys are all getting to know each other, you watch as describe yourself.
Arya, a high elf with beautiful blonde, silky gold hair,
God.
bronze tan skin. But I'm a badass with daggers and a cape and armor.
All leather.
All leather armor.
Black leather, like white leather?
No,
What
like
kind
genuine brown
of-
leather with daggers and bows and lots of swords.
Okay.
But all hidden under the cape because
Yeah.
you're
Yes.
representing the Duchess.
And I'm a young elf,
All right.
more like a teenager.
Okay.
So like a young 125.
No, I'm
Even
only,
younger than that.
yeah, I'm super young.
Ooh,
Who's 125?
And
elves live like forever.
You're how old?
45, but that's super young for
Oh
an elf.
my God, yes.
Yeah.
I'm 100.
And immediately, all heads turn kind of the guys. Even some of these drunk horses in the bar, I said,
Listen, I'm gonna
trying to
make my
take a
way.
drink.
I'm gonna make my way over to her.
Okay.
Well, you know me.
So as you walk in, you see
Of course you are.
this elf that you know to be Shadow Elf, just like you know she is a High Elf. Just a little history on Shadow Elves, as far as you understand them to be. Very usually they're criminals of some sort, or they're
Criminals?
assassins. Shadow
Not
Elves.
good
They're,
enough
they're
for
the
me.
darker. They're the darker aspect of the elves.
Think racist. Yeah, seriously.
That's you.
She's
Darker elf.
racist or the shadow?
I'm just saying.
I'll turn from
Yes.
looking in my
And
bag.
that's just
both.
kind of like an example.
Lady Aria,
You've
Yeah.
Oh, it's
what
you.
brings you to Baldur's Gate?
What is someone from
As she
Beverly
walked
Hills
away
thinking?
from me, as I walked
know,
up
they
to
do
her.
know that's right.
Yeah.
Right?
So you're on
Come.
your way.
No,
Come.
yeah, I went on my
Have a
way and
drink.
she walked off.
You kind of felt that she had a little like she knows Shadow Elves. She's not ready to talk to
Fancy
you yet.
seeing you here with the low lives of the town.
Well, gotta take a
Keep it
chance.
down. I am
I
working.
like it.
I'm protecting.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
he sitting with
Protecting
us
with
still?
the
No, he
whiskey
Oh,
He's at the
can.
bar.
yeah, he's at the
Well,
bar with
oh,
you.
On go.
Right, yeah. So I
It
just
was a
heard her
loose
collectively
translation.
low lives.
Protection.
Okay.
I lean over to you. We're still playing cards, right?
Yep.
Is she like,
But anyway, what brings you?
must be nice.
Oh, my aunt forced me to come. Just,
So you are here
representing
for
the
solstice.
family. Yeah, of course.
Sure
It's
to
a
be a
party.
great party.
I'm never going to miss a party.
Of course not. You never have. Well, bright solstice to you.
No, if you want to try to speak to her again, more than willing to. Kind of felt that.
No, I walked back because him and I walked
Yeah.
back to the table. We've been talking.
You know, I think.
And I'm not really happy that you're at our table.
I think you.
And I'm not happy.
That's what
that
happens
she
to the
called us
black guy all the
low
time,
lives.
every time.
So there's this, you see as it's hitting about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night at this
I'll
point.
guess this one. Which spell?
At this point, Fela's like alone at the bar, so.
And she's just
I've been listening
Anything else?
to
You're
her
human.
speak. I've been listening to her
Criticize?
Jen, you're human.
criticisms. Yeah.
Yeah, way human.
What's your name?
Fela.
Fela.
yeah. You need to describe yourself what you look like. Kind of give it an idea.
Yeah, I'll have to read it because I forgot. So.
Goodbye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Human.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Someone at work says that all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm human, 5'10".
Tall.
Yeah. I'm from the inner
Because
city.
Eric's
The
he's a
southern
weirdo.
inner city, yeah. I have black hair, I have brown eyes, and I have mahogany skin.
Ooh.
What do you? What color
Fine
skin?
You're like
mahogany.
Pocahontas.
Mahogany.
Almost like that.
I'm Pocahontas.
She's Pocahontas. That's what I'm visualizing.
actually really
This is great because I like that you now see everyone.
Yeah.
Got it?
So as you guys are all mingling in the bars, some getting to know each other, some not wanting to get to know anybody, this whole different
What's the
feeling
else?
going. You are starting to actually bond with this bar.
Oh, yeah.
You're starting to feel like, man, this is someone good to have on my side. Especially, and you actually start to genuinely
No.
get along.
A little.
Oh, the halfling.
Half one.
You are still at the bar, correct?
Pogue?
Poke.
I would like to actually, at this time, leave her for a minute at the bar, walk
I hate
outside.
these pencils.
Okay. So you walk outside. What is it you want to do
I
outside?
want to find some of my fellow Lords of Alliance officers and just have a word.
Okay. So you're able to
Marion, don't get too far.
find one that is
I think she's
kind of dealing with the people, trying to almost there is curfew now at this point. Okay, everybody, celebration's done for the night. We start first thing tomorrow morning. Give yourselves a break, and please just give us a break. As you see these guards trying to hurl these people into, just go home.
All I want to do is just going to make him aware of the situation, that I'm missing something, and that I'm over at the tavern, and that
What are you missing, sir?
it's a jewel. It's a close family heirloom.
Okay, well, if we find it or I find anything
Well,
with it, I'll
I'm
gladly.
going to find it in the bar. I'm going to be starting my investigation shortly. Just keep yourselves near.
Okay, yeah, by the way, what brings you here? Usually,
You know the Lords of Alliance. They tell you to go, you go.
don't go. I'll keep my eye open. Let me know if you happen to. If you happen to stumble across this last night, so we can stop by look. You guys grab the door.
And I'll head back to the bar.
Okay, so you head back inside. So anything you want to do to get back inside?
Yes. I would like to make an announcement. This bar is under the protection of the Lords of Alliance, and whoever has made theft upon me has stolen from the Lords of Alliance and will be swiftly taken care of. Post haste. So now I'll just start kind of like going around the room.
You just gotta put a name down.
Come on, Lizzie. Come on.
So come down.
So, you've made an announcement.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Just-
what-
Basically, I'm announcing that I know that someone in here has stolen from me,
Lizzie, come here.
and that I will now be questioning each and every one of you. Do not leave until spoken to.
Wow, you're screwed.
Now, in the meantime, we need to get a name for your guy. I got a fighter sheet written out, and I'll go with.
I know,
We'll
she's
figure it
got
out
a
as we go along.
pretty big dude.
Everybody here dudes, so we're doing
Yeah.
fine.
That's why I had to go get back.
But he's a fighter,
What's up, man?
armed with a great sword, bow and arrow, things like that.
That's right. In front of the fridge. Here,
So-
what about you? Just bring the bottle.
If you want to come up
Do you
with
need some, Jay?
a name
No, good. Sister.
Lizzie.
when you're ready. But here's one thing you guys did notice.
Eric the Red.
Okay,
Eric what?
that's fine.
Eric the what?
The red.
The red.
Eric the
And
Red.
you are wood elf, so you are elf. Okay.
What's his name?
Well, here's the thing, guys. As you've all been kind of doing your own thing throughout tonight, you've noticed one elf kind of has been sitting close to the fireplace. One chair taking in the warmth. This
How
is
tall
solstice,
is he?
by the way.
That's me. Oh, that's
This is solstice, so this is a Christmas story. That's what we're.
Have him describe himself.
Yes.
Well,
What do you
currently
think
a
you
bar.
look like?
long hair, long dreads.
Okay.
White eyes,
So do I.
like
Okay.
gray eyes.
Okay. About
Long
elves can go up to
beard.
about 6'2". So
Yeah. Let's stay 6 feet.
And,
6 feet.
and
6
your-
feet.
what is your name?
Eric.
Eric.
He's So you've noticed this gentleman, even when you make your announcement, he kind of just So you know something has been stolen there, Eric, from a paladin in here. One of these players may be guilty of it. One may not. You're not really know, but you do hear as the paladin makes the announcement that everybody's going to be questioned before they leave this bar because he wants what was stolen from him returned. So that's where we're at. So proceed with your what you want to do.
All right. Well, let's start with Eric then. I'll go over to him since I noticed him kind of just like alone.
Okay, so this paladin approaches you, silver hair, pale skin, real blue eyes.
Lots of armor.
And in fact, the way I'm gonna come across, I'm not going to accuse him. I'm gonna more ask like, I've seen you. You've been here. What have you seen? You've been watching the bar tonight. Is there anything suspicious? Did you see me sitting up at the bar?
My eyes haven't seen anything.
Right, that's unfortunate. I'll move on. To the next table, I guess.
That's us.
Yeah,
we're us here.
And the three of them are there.
Yeah, because I already made my other round.
Okay,
He's
so
kind
you're
of
gonna
not really.
Sarah's actually
The Paladin Warriors
the
making his way
backstory.
over.
Sarah's actually the one who
The
stole
paladin
it.
is now your guys' table,
Character
standing above you
So
guys.
Paladin.
As you guys are playing cards.
Paladin.
Sarah's character stole it.
Cal
Call
stands
his
above
name
you
wrong.
guys.
Could you not
She's a
cover
man, and
quite?
she's
Well.
His name is Poe.
What do we have here?
Poe.
We're just playing a game of cards,
Yeah.
sir. Just a game of cards.
Just a game of cards. Nothing wrong with the game of cards.
That's all we're doing. Would you care to join us?
I will.
What was that business I heard? Someone stole something from you?
I had a family heirloom lifted from me. It's something very close to me. I always know when I have it. I went to pay for drinks. I did not have it. I had it when I came in.
I'll keep both my eyes open for it. What is this family heirloom?
It is a necklace, but I don't wear it. It has a red gem.
Do you see anything like this? Red gem necklace? Anything at all?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sorry to say. But come, sit, play some cards, take your mind off of it.
Yes.
Can you
I don't
give me
seem
a
to be having any
deception
luck finding this.
Deception?
I need deception for both of you guys.
Deception? That's off of charisma. That's -1 for me.
If you're proficient,
I am not. I
Rogue,
am
if you are, I think
absolutely
you took that. Yeah.
not
No, deception
proficient.
is a +4 for me.
There you go.
There
And
you go.
you just roll
All right.
basically a straight charisma check because you're not smart against it.
14.
Do I roll on that?
So if you didn't part of the lie yet, you're kind of sitting there quiet. So
Okay.
21. What'd you got?
9.
Now, did you get a total of 9?
I have a 5 on the die.
Oh, there you go.
My
Cool.
20. Yeah.
No,
Wait,
that's
I
a
rolled
that's a
12.
12.
Roll
again.
20.
No,
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Roll
It was a
again.
game part of carries.
No, you wouldn't be able to
Roll
roll
again.
anything better than that.
All right, I'm still losing. 7 plus 4 is 11.
Well, you don't know you're losing.
So you immediately get the feeling that one of them are lying to you. Can't you know it? You just know it,
Round of drinks.
but
the
you
table.
don't know who it is.
Bring
But
him.
you definitely know.
I would like to come to the table and play cards
Okay, so
Come on,
for a
Red.
round of drinks.
So you come over and play. Cool.
Eric
Okay.
the Red comes
He's
over.
tired
That's-
of that
that's-
fire.
I'm not even there. I'm at the bar. I'm not even there.
That's
In fact, this doesn't seem like enough people for the right game. Lady Aria, bring the other one.
If I must
You're
sit
inviting
here and
me.
endure
You're
you
inviting
people.
her.
Yeah, there's not many other people in the bar, so why don't you come?
You're inviting her.
By this
That
point,
way I have everyone here.
Next to a loser.
I'll find the liar.
Oh, my family's
Could
very
everybody
skilled
move
in the
away
cards.
so I have Ari on one side and Fela on the other?
yes.
Thank you.
So you now have yep. And now you guys sit
I'm 3'2".
playing
Oh,
cards.
That's right.
No, I'm a dude.
Oh, you're
I'm a dude.
I'm
he's-
playing full dude right
I
now.
thought you were a girl this whole
So
time.
you guys are
And the
sitting,
chicks.
enjoying back playing cards, having cocktails served. As you can see, the bartender is looking a little tired. You guys continue this on for a good 45 minutes as he's bringing over more rounds. You do know soon I'm going to have to collect for this tab.
And I'm going to need to ask Leslie to have a conversation.
Anytime you want,
Off to
sir.
the side.
Anytime you want.
Leslie, it's clear that
As far as the
Paladin
rounds to the
is
table
on
that
to
I've
me.
started, yes, that's on my tab.
Well, no,
So
that's a side.
No, I'm saying so we get up and move. Yeah, we're not saying
Get
this
up
at
and
the
move.
table.
Do I
yeah.
need to be more specific? We get up and
Yeah,
move.
so
it's
basically,
good. It lets
yeah.
me know that you guys are away from the table.
Yeah.
And we made our agreement. I've given you
Oh,
15 gold pieces.
Listen. You said it was gold pieces. He's talking about an heirloom. Did you take an heirloom from him?
Did you ask what I took?
No, I didn't ask what you took.
That's a good thief right there.
No. And I will do my best to secure your investment. However, I will be happy to give back some of my cut if you can find it in your heart, your tiny, possibly cold heart, to give it back to this paladin, this heirloom.
Well, I will not be personally admitting any guilt here.
No.
But I could be swayed
We could have found
to
it.
plant the heirloom on a.
Just right
Well,
now.
I'm already the most horrible person
It's
at this
fine.
table.
No.
It's cool.
Why don't we run with it?
Yeah.
But you have to secure my doing so.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Give it to you?
Give it to me.
I give the heirloom to Leslie.
This is how I'm protecting you.
I give the heirloom to Leslie. Now I want my 15 gold pieces.
I give you 10 gold pieces back.
We'll settle with that.
I'm still protecting you.
Yes. I also have a +5 in acrobatics.
Okay.
Flip my ass out of here.
Just saying.
Just saying.
What is that I got put down?
I don't.
I probably shouldn't break character. I'm sorry. I'm new to the
Minor illusion. Okay.
Don't apologize.
Once
great.
we
This is
get
great.
to something, I will click
Yeah, I
in.
Yeah, and I got some dice.
Yes.
Okay, so Leslie, you now have the heirloom.
Set of my dice here for you to borrow.
The
Those
basic
cool- those
story
cool-
is we're at a tavern celebrating solstice right
Yeah,
now
your
in the
solstice.
same town. That is the
So,
basis of what has gone on
Thing
so
where I
far.
can make them see something.
Nothing
But that's not
important
I came in
besides her
So you
stealing the
guys
jewel
make
has
me
gone
get
on.
it.
Where's the 20 die?
And that's what's there.
So do you guys come back to the table, or?
Yes. Leslie and I have rejoined the group. He now is in possession.
Oh, that's
We're not supposed to talk about this now.
You know about it, don't you? You tell me what
Well,
you
you heard what went on.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
you can basically say it. I mean, you know.
But I mean, how could we keep that a secret? As
Because
well?
I'm at the table now.
Look
We're just-
at
That's just the way it
this.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just gonna play like he doesn't know.
Look
Okay.
at this. And I take my cleaver out and I start hacking into the floor,
Okay.
the wooden floor.
All right.
I don't know if there's anybody there that.
But you see, as the bartender goes, "What are you doing?
I'm putting it back together. Don't worry. But look, look
What the hell
what.
is this?"
I hold up the heirloom.
It's mine.
It slipped between the floorboards, sir. My orcish eyes, what I could see with these spectacles, I saw a glint of something down in the darkness. I thought by no means, but the gods that you follow must be good, because here it is.
I thank you, sir.
And I
Deception.
take the butt of my my cleaver, just
I need a deception only because
Try to
you
put the
got
floorboards
caught
back together.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no,
so
that's fair for sure.
Look,
What a
Deception.
bright
I'm trying
solstice it is.
deception and straight charisma with your modifier.
Oh,
Oh!
a total of a 2.
Nine.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So
Oh no!
That's literally
Or-
So-
no,
No.
It's literally the
you know
closest.
line,
Okay.
but you're happy to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm paladin. I'm not gonna hold a grudge about it. As long as I got it
trying
back.
to basically lie to
The
him
night
so
can go
they
on
get
now.
And you know, Leslie, he kind
He
of looks at
got a
you.
lower
In fact, I've had a
He
few.
knows.
I'm kind
He
of
knows.
laughing
And
about it. Oh, it's a good one.
Joey,
Someone's
so-
playing trick. Someone's playing trick.
Adam basically.
But it's accepted that he got
it's
it
like
back.
Now his character lied because he
So-
rolled lower.
As you guys are
Yeah.
continuing to play these cards,
I lied the whole
No,
time.
every single one of
But
us
it's
is
about
at
the-
this.
but
I-
now we're all at the table.
basically like we're at right now.
I did a really
yes.
shitty
We're doing
job.
Now he got
yeah.
caught basically.
So as all you guys are playing again, you're starting to get to know each other more. You see as these doors, tavern doors, have been closed probably an hour ago. The fire's starting to flicker, not as bright as it was. As one of the doors swings open, and you see this elderly human, white sideburns from all the way down, top hat, very finely dressed. As he walks in, somebody help! So when he sees you right away, he comes over. Sir,
Damn.
there's been a theft.
Oh,
There's been
Seems to be going around tonight.
yes.
you seem to be the most sober I can find. The guards have retired for the evening, and I just need help.
That's what I'm here for. All right. I'll get up.
And then I look at,
So yeah, I'll go talk to him.
Well, he talks to the guys at tables.
and then I say I'm going with the Paladin Warrior because he's.
Well, you guys are sitting there. He don't even move. He goes, no, CC, I'm fearing I may need all of you for this. So he's like, "Excuse me, let me introduce myself. He takes off his top hat and kind of cradles it here. Bald, completely on top, just white hair that comes around here. My name is Herbert. Herbert Handy.
Rubber handy.
Robert Handy.
No, it's way far. Just
I'm the
We're
toy
actually
maker of Baldur's
we're
Gate. You
playing
see,
a little bit of a
the solstice, and it's a
role-playing
time for
game.
gifts.
It's something we've been talking
I've
about
been
for a
robbed.
while.
Everything taken from me.
For about another
I have no
30,
gifts for
probably is
solstice.
the fifth,
All
and we'll
gone.
go from there. Bye.
I tried to chase these little things, but they got away.
Little things. What were they?
I don't know. Creatures, maybe about. He's like. He kind of looks at you over.
So it was.
No, but different. Bigger nose, pointier chin, pointier ears. They
Goblins.
They took all the gifts. In 2 days, I must present all these to the children, to the residents of Baldur's Gate, and it's all gone. I will pay handsomely if these can be recovered. You see, it's my name on the line.
I'm on it.
Probably my head too.
Do you have any desire to make some legitimate money?
Money is
Paladin warrior.
money is the factor here.
I have to.
I'm with the Paladin
Well, I
warrior.
am a skilled warrior, so you guys will need my help.
Stuck up as well.
If you have
that's-
anything better to do, Lady Aria,
I like a good adventure.
But there's one thing I want you to
put that boat
understand.
in.
What's my
eyes
percentage?
might have played tricks on me. My
Worry
eyes
about
may
money.
have played tricks on me, but I swear as I chased
You can
those
ask them.
little
Yeah.
creatures into the forest,
A homemade toy.
I swear I saw a being that is not of flesh, but I know this sounds ridiculous. I can't believe it's going to leave my lips, but I swear he was made of snow. Evil red eyes. Yes,
How
he
evil?
Just led these creatures off into the forest.
Ooh. He said,
Well, this story took a turn. I love it.
If you're willing to help, again, and you see the bartender's kind of looking over. What's happening, Gilbert? Just talking to friends, making new friends. This must be kept quiet. My reputation lays on the line. Show me my head if these gifts aren't returned. And he kind of reaches down. It's just a little backpack thing he carries, and he holds up a big pouch.
I'm solid.
500 gold down. Another 1,000 on completion.
Which way did they go?
which way?
My
Would you
shop,
like to
we
speak
must do-
less?
my shop
Did he
sits.
just say 500 gold down? 500 gold down. Is that what he said? I thought maybe I had something in my ear.
So is
what he
there
said.
anyone
Indeed,
here at
that's
this
what he
table
said.
that does not want to assist?
Remind you, this could be dangerous. I mean, what I saw,
I suspect she doesn't.
Which
I
way
don't
did
need the
they
money,
We're
but I'll come along
warriors.
for fun.
East,
I've seen
west.
children build these things.
And
I've
you're
never
a
seen
warrior.
one move
I'm a
with
warrior.
its own.
Yeah, we're warriors. We're warriors.
Yeah, you're a fighter.
I'm a wood.
I'm a barbarian.
I'm a fighter.
Yeah, no, I know what you
You're,
are.
I just
Yeah.
said which way did they go? North, south, east, or west.
So me and you,
I
we're the,
chased them out
we're
of the
the
back
muscle.
of my
Yeah.
shop. My shop
Well, I'm the
sits-
muscle. You're the.
Well, who's
Exactly.
going to carry me?
My shop sits on the far north end
Right
of
on the back of
town.
my horse.
Yes, I'm
Carry
on
you.
I'm
This
on
is
the
the
back
work of
Aria's
some
horse,
unholy dark magic, so
and I am
obviously
charged
I'm
up.
in.
I'm not gonna walk with you as your little balls pressed against the back on my back the whole time, carrying you in a backpack or something.
Tricks carry the hobbits to the forest and what is this?
He said he was gonna carry me.
That's my
He's
town.
almost got to
my-
carry the little dude. Everyone else there is like the
They
minimum
would,
height
hey,
is
But
5'11".
they
I'd ride
walked
in
forever
carriage.
though. They
There's
did
plenty
walk
of room.
forever.
I chased them out of the back of my
May I
shop.
ride in your carriage as well?
Anyone else who would
Until
like
I
to?
was
Paladin
attacked.
warrior. What is your name again?
Talvaris.
Talvar.
Call me Tal.
Tracks may still be
Tab or
there.
Tal?
It has not
Leslie
stopped.
and Eric, they're
Tal.
on foot.
Tal,
They're
TL.
they're
Tal.
badasses.
I'll go ahead on my horse and try to track them.
I'm riding in.
Yeah, that's a
I'll go
great
to
idea.
carriage.
My
Let's
new
just-
friend's
let's
carriage.
take 5 minutes. Don't have a cigarette. And
Sure.
I'm gonna
Cool.
do the battle.
I love that
So,
Aria's
we'll only
gonna
take it 5
be the
minutes
tracker
because you
on
weren't
the
here when we
horse.
I'm a
described
tracker. I'm a
We got the
ranger.
paladin in a
Half orc.
carriage.
Okay.
6
We
foot
got,
5.
well, where's Pink and gray. I can see it. It kind of maybe was. No, most of the ones
Crowbar and a
were the
hammer.
ones were just horrible.
That's your thieves' tools.
Well, there were a couple
Weapons
Which
are
are
gonna
half.
do shit.
No, I know, but I'm just looking to see what
Which is
things
what
I
the
can use
model-
for like diversions and different things.
Spectacles are my favorite.
One of my all-time favorite characters I ever played, because Terry asked me to ever play female characters, was a female character named Whisper. And it was a world I created
My glasses.
where there was this like orcish race that was enslaved, and she was enslaved, and she was called Whisper because she was enslaved. She was raised around humans, and she always had to whisper because her voice, because she's like, you know, huge orc woman, and if she talked at a normal volume, it was just garish, and she was a slave, so they beat it into her. I love playing that character. It was so much fun. So much fun to play like repressed rage, like letting that shit out.
Seems like character playing will become easier as you play more games
It is.
instead of being the kind of it's a shy thing at first.
For sure. Well, in
Very
psychological.
center, like, can I at this point let me just watch?
Psychologically,
Yeah.
yeah. Psychologically, I've been doing this for so many years that it's almost at the other side of it now.
And look who walked in and just like took right to
Yeah.
it. Merrick the Red, the Dread, sitting at the fireplace.
What percentage do I get? Come on. Let's go. Let's wait.
I'm in it.
Let's get the money.
I'm in it to win it. Let's go, baby. Let's get this man's stuff back.
I think you and Poe are going to be best friends.
Oh, did I explain
Show me the
too?
money.
Sarah,
Oh, yeah.
those things in front of you, those two things with
Health
dice in
potion.
them, you get too low on health. You don't want to go to 0. You have 10 health. So if you start getting lower, you
Are
simply
there
say, I'm
one of
taking a
those
hit.
No, I've got mine.
No, you,
Oh,
yep.
we get two.
Everybody
two,
just
I've
has
got
2
mine.
health potions.
Dave, you said this is 2d4, right?
Yes,
Let's
I
just, let's just go ahead and give you 2 of them back. I mean, just.
Oh no, you have 2 of them though.
Each
So he's
person
divided
has
it.
two. That's why we
Oh,
only
yeah.
Each person has 2
I got
d4
you.
plus
Your second
2 health potions. Just I didn't
just
have enough in
divide it in two.
containers.
Oh, you put.
That's how you divide it, too.
Okay,
You
okay.
just do that.
That's all. That's the way to do it. Yeah.
These look like little marijuana.
Little
By the way,
My box.
your
Dave,
box.
It's just my box. This is a box within a box.
I don't know.
Just feel
Those
it rolls
look
better
like little
in here versus like.
Yeah,
there.
I would totally.
Jar.
I was gonna say,
Well, that's just
Look like a
all
little
the
crack.
dice and
crack
the-
jar.
Oh,
That's
well,
what that
actually, a
look
pretty big crack jar.
Yeah,
actually.
Right.
Isn't that what you put
It's
weed
cool.
in?
Stand up.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Thousands of dice.
Yeah.
That was a crack jar. I was like, damn,
I
baby.
love the way it rolls.
Pushing
I
it
need to
back,
get off
pushing
the
it
wine
back.
Okay, so we ready?
and switch to vodka.
Getting drunk?
Is everybody good?
No, it's just going to give me
I'm
such a
good.
bad hangover for tomorrow.
Okay, guys. So, where we left off, you guys agreed to try to save the winter solstice. You were told that there were small creatures about your size, actually, very equivalent to the size, that were stealing these things out of this shop. He also mentioned, although he wasn't sure if he was just seeing it or not, but a man shape, but that made of snow. That seemed to lead off, burning red eyes as it kind of guided these things through. He was able to track them so far before he himself was attacked by 2 of these goblins and could follow them no farther. Now, it has not snowed recently. He believes the tracks still may be there from the behind of his shop, but he is not sure of that. His shop sits at the very end of town, his cul-de-sac, huge building made of wood and stone, chimney on top to kind of very, what I guess we imagine almost as a Santa Claus toy shop. Just this very beautiful building sits there, very pristine with the chimney stack that blows up. So you guys make your way to the end?
Yes.
Okay. So you all travel to the end of the street, where you see this thing that he rode with you in the carriage, kind of guides you along. So you're in front leading. As he steps out, they left around the back. I'm too scared to go any farther. Perhaps you could track them. I don't know. Please help.
Lady Aria,
I have the horse.
Or think about riding. You have to go on foot.
you have the skills.
I do have the skills.
So you kind of begrudgingly get off your horse. As you just kind of... Do you want to lead the way behind this building?
Yeah.
The leader.
Follow me.
So
Who's
you guys,
going to carry me?
yeah. Who's carrying her? Are you carrying?
He
Little
doesn't
boat,
have my
it's a
balls
hit.
on his
It's
head.
a he. Little
Oh,
balls
sorry.
rubbing against the back
Yeah.
of my neck as a carrier. No,
Eric the Red will carry me.
I'll if
Yeah,
need be. Of course,
We're going to
I'll-
talk about everything.
That was a joke.
Dingleberries, yeah.
Yeah,
Keep
the
from
snow
them.
might be 3 feet deep.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he puts you on his shoulder.
Get going.
You know, say,
I was gonna say, yeah,
suppose
basically.
Yep, boom.
Yep.
So as you guys start pushing your way through, you come to the back of
I'll
this.
tell you, Halfling, you fought up there. We're gonna have trouble.
You come around the back of this large structure. Right off the bat, you can see what appears to be human booted tracks, which you assume right off the bat probably Herbert as he's chasing them out. You can see at times it overlaps it, but you do manage to look a little farther, and you can see very small, but you're like almost look like talon feet, like from a bird or some 3 toes, and kind of pushing its way through. At one point, as you guys are all following through, it becomes kind of muddled up. So I'm gonna need a survival check from you. So roll me a 20.
20.
If you're proficient.
18
Ooh, yeah. Good.
plus 4.
Plus
20.
Plus, no, that's wisdom.
Survival.
It's
plus-
under wisdom.
No,
so you have
survival's.
to add that too.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
So right here, where was survival?
survival's plus
Yeah.
4.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
But then It's under wisdom, so you have to add that.
No, you don't.
Oh, it's
It's
all.
just
you
plus
did it.
4.
It's all.
It's all
added
Oh, I'm
together.
sorry. I thought.
So
Never
So
mind.
22.
I apologize.
That's still great.
Yes.
Should
So,
I write this down?
Nope, you don't need to write it down.
Okay.
So
I
you
forgot
guys
we
all
added that one
follow
already.
as Arya starts tracking her way up. And it becomes almost like a small hill that you guys are walking up. And you come over a
Proficiency bonus plus
a
2.
rising in this
I was trying to
forest
find where it was on this.
where the land
calculation.
flattens out.
That's what you double.
And you can see in the
when you
distance
make
these
it-
small
when you make it
humanoid
proficiency
creatures
check.
plus 2 around.
Yeah, but 2 of these you get to pick.
You guys, what's going to be easier
You
for
get
you
to
guys?
pick
You're all spread
which-
apart, so it really don't
You
matter, I
double
guess.
that for 2 of
So,
these. I'll help you. Yeah, don't worry.
I'm going to say you're coming from
Yeah,
this
So,
side.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Don't stress about it.
Oh, those are
Those
the
are the
goblins.
Slide y'all down tears.
This is so fun. I'm gonna take a picture.
Where's Arya? She's in
Where
the
are
front.
you?
I'm here.
That's
Oh,
me
there's
over
you.
there.
Okay.
Arya's
you.
in the front.
Well, Connor just kind of staggering.
I'm in the
Where's
cuts.
the orc?
right here. I got the
I'm
laser
in the
on
cuts
you.
because I'm shooting the bow and
Eric,
arrow.
right?
Eric,
Yeah,
shoulder.
Eric's
So
coming
we're
up
there,
to you
yeah.
right on one side here. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So,
that little piece.
I'm shooting up
Yeah,
everything.
me and Eric
You
kind of
are,
take
yeah.
out these little
Look at me,
Yeah.
badass.
So,
Follow me, bitches.
from what your eyes, now from what your eyes can see, you can all see
See, you're getting
2,
there.
4, 6,
I have
7
your back.
of these small figures that seem to be patrolling.
Where's Eric?
Oh,
There's Eric. Right there.
you hear language.
Strange language.
Sorry.
that's
You can
the-
see one that's standing in the center, holding for his size. It's still pretty good. It would be a hand axe to a normal sized individual, but to him it looks pretty bulky as he's kind of raising and speaking in a language. Does anybody here speak Goblin?
I know I don't.
I speak Orcish, but that's not the same thing
Hold on,
exactly.
where's that on these pages?
languages.
Nope.
But it's not
One
working.
second. Okay.
Common
So what
Elvish for
happened?
me.
What happened? What happened?
Let me check.
It doesn't have the ones that I selected.
Common and Orc.
Oh, there we go.
All that.
Common
No, I
and
don't.
Orc.
Sorry.
What? Say what?
You only do so
Anyone
many
speak-
at first level, that's fine. So,
No, it doesn't have any. It just says I just speak common and my
Languages,
choice
Common
of
and
whatever.
Elvish.
well,
It does-
usually be.
But it doesn't
Well,
have my
then that
choices
could-
though. I already picked those.
So,
like-
what about you, Steve?
No goblin speaking.
I know what else.
So basically, you hear this very firm talk, kind of directing these things as they kind of look at this one. You see, kind of just stand there, and they all kind of start watching and working around. The best impression you can get from it, he's in charge, and they seem to now be trying to guard this area for some reason. This path through. So, what does everybody want to do?
We want to forge on.
You want a battle?
Okay.
Put me
Want
over
a
here.
battle?
Move me over here.
Give me initiative. So
Nick.
everybody's gonna roll
Sure.
20-sided
Side
dice.
or
And I'm moving up too.
Bonus,
Exactly.
do it.
Hey man, you gotta say it.
Let's do
Eric
it.
the
Okay,
red
so-
wants the side
Roll
attack.
this.
He's made
Anybody
Okay.
that wants to move now because we're after
Yeah, everybody wants to
after we
move
roll,
now.
you
Eric.
can't move.
So take
move
a
unless it's your
20-sided
turn.
die.
So Eric, you wanted
That's
to be
the
there.
20
That's kind of
sided.
all right.
Move
Go ahead.
forward
I'm right
out.
here.
Where do you want to go, Steve?
I want to move
Battling?
right there.
Cool.
Oh shit!
Works.
1 initiative
Well, I
plus
kinda
2.
gotta- I gotta
so
roll.
3.
Now I'm gonna call
You literally
everybody's.
rolled the worst
Just
thing
give me a
you could
second here. Once everybody rolls.
It's
You
alright.
need
You
to
get
roll
another
your
chance.
20
You get a
and
chance.
add this plus 3 to it.
Are you moving?
Yeah.
17,
Yeah,
so
moving.
20.
You got
Where
Where
you
do you want
wanna
to
go?
move
He's
to?
gonna.
You're right
just
there.
I'll give you a
remember
move
because he's
before
gonna
this
call
shit.
out.
Oh, move before
Wait,
initiative.
what
Yeah,
am
this
I
one,
at?
this
I'm
one
at
off.
you.
Yeah, just move us up. Move us forward.
Out here?
Sure, that's where that
Both
works.
of you guys coming?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Well,
I'm in the
Wait,
bushes.
who is this?
I
That's
haven't.
me.
I haven't rolled yet, but
Well,
I'm
no, you wanna
attached to
move
the
before
orc
you
shoulder.
roll.
Poe is going with me because
So-
Poe's on my
Pole
shoulder.
goes right there.
Yes, yes.
I'm
And
staying
you?
where I'm at, right here.
There, okay.
I'm in
Okay,
the
cool.
shadows.
Okay, so everybody roll. Did everybody roll something?
Yeah,
Roll
I'll roll.
initiative.
Yeah.
I'm rolling.
Everybody take a
Did you
20.
13.
No,
Roll
but-
20
Okay.
and add your initiative bonus to it. Everybody kind of remember what they
There you
rolled.
go.
Oh,
A
geez.
Got
20.
15.
You're first.
Oh, nice.
Well,
What's my? Where's my initiative?
Bonus is
You would
probably plus 4.
normally have
So I have a
that,
24.
but you rolled a natural
10.
20.
Does anybody have higher than 24?
Okay.
Nope.
Okay,
So
No.
what can I do with my 20?
you're gonna be
That means
first.
you're gonna go
I'm just
first.
doing the initiative
Means your
thing here.
turn is first.
15 to 20.
20.
You're right up
17.
there with Leslie.
16.
So
15.
now you're gonna start looking at your sheet and saying like,
You're 22, right?
No, 17
I
plus
think
3.
I'm the
so
last
20.
one. What did you
Actually,
roll?
I had
Yeah,
17.
you asked
Well,
but-
a natural
17.
20.
17, 16, 15.
And I'm 14.
Oh.
So actually, that's really perfect.
I'm the last.
You're what?
14.
Okay. Okay.
Let me just do this real quick,
I
Adam.
want to take Leslie
sure.
with me and my natural 20.
Sure.
I mean,
No,
what
yeah,
do
I'm still last. 13.
My
I'm
short
still
daggers.
last.
You never know.
Okay, so
You never
Maybe
know.
Goliath.
You got a freaking barbarian
Leslie,
to
then it
protect
goes.
you.
Yeah, imagine if
Me.
David versus Goliath was on the top of
goes.
the barbarian's shoulders. We'd have nailed it out like way before.
Now, I believe I have this right.
She's
Yeah.
such a badass. Look
That's
at
it.
that.
Okay, so this is everybody line of initiative. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you're up first. You can attack.
Oh, where's Eric on there?
Oh, Eric's in too. Eric,
Yeah.
what number was you?
He was
It was
15.
15.
He's
Okay,
he's
so
after
right above.
Phala.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Phala, right?
What you just made?
Yeah, it was typed out wrong on here. It looks like
Okay, so you are
it's
right.
supposed to be F-A.
Below
I-
fail, right? You said.
What kind of
Yep.
weapons do you have?
This is a big initiative.
I got axe.
Daggers,
Yeah, it is.
Woo! Okay, now you will get sneak attack. Pope, that you can use as a rogue.
Well, you got 7 people on the table.
Thought that was- oh,
Well,
so
can I
that's a damn
sneak
wild
attack
running.
with my crossbow from
That's
the
what you would do.
shoulder of
Yes.
Leslie?
Uh-huh.
Yep. So you kind of sit up there.
That sounds like a good advantage.
And
Now
tell me
we're about 6'8".
which one do you want to hit. Which one do you want to hit in this area right
I'd
here?
like to hit the man in the middle with that fucking
So
crazy
you're going for
ass
the leader.
axe.
Okay. Give me the roll.
Did they
20
move
die?
at
Yep.
all, or are they
Yep.
still there, Dave?
And you have it.
No, this
Oh, no,
is
this is us.
Yeah, no. Did they move at all to
No.
do this
No,
sneak
no.
attack, or are they still there? Okay.
They're still there. And you have advantage on it, so you get to roll twice for sneak attack.
So
Oh.
12 and then roll again.
Yes.
So 16 was that roll. That was 4. And then
13.
so 17. That's better.
17, yeah, it hits. So what I need you to do now is look at her damage if you can help her do it. Roll the crossbow damage.
Short bow?
Short bow, yeah.
Short bow. Okay, so basically you hit, so now you're going to roll the d6 of the Monopoly dice.
Like this.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And add 4 to it.
Yep, that's it.
5, 9.
Boom.
Nice. Okay, so as you fire off, you pierce this one right through its back. As the kind of arrow goes all the way through, as it drops to its knees, blood coloring the snow around it, and this greenish colored blood just kind of pools around it. As it stands back up and kind of looks in your direction, that would be your turn. Unless you want to move.
Which one
Moving
were
would
you
mean
guys
you
hitting?
want to get off his shoulder.
We're just heading toward. We're just.
Which one were you aiming for?
Well, can it pass
The
into
middle guy
the
had a
20
helmet.
to
Yeah, we were-
use her weapons, or I go again?
No, you're done as far as attack. You have 1 attack.
Oh,
Yep.
what else can I do?
You
can
can move.
You could move
You'd have
to get off his shoulder
But
and
you'd have
move
to
away
get
if
off
you
my
want.
shoulder.
Or
I
you
think
can
you're
stay
good.
where you're at.
Staying
Yeah.
on the shoulders.
I'm very pleased with where I'm
Okay.
at.
Yeah.
So,
Feels safe.
She has one ball on your
You're
leg.
keeping
Put
it
it out there
balls
like
warm.
this, drop me in the snow, and you'd never see me again.
all right, you're next.
Roll.
Roll for an attack. What are you doing? And which one are you hitting?
Yeah.
We know that the one in the center has been wounded.
He's not dead though.
I'm gonna go for the front right because he's close, or the front right closest to me.
This one here?
Yep.
Or that one there?
No, right here.
Use your
Okay,
laser.
cool.
Okay.
It's
And
it's
what
fun to use laser.
weapon are you going to use?
No, you don't get to use them all the time.
You got,
I
you should
haven't
have
done
one.
one
Did
yet.
you have another laser
I
day
got
for him?
I thought I had one.
No, I got mine. He's got
So I'm
it.
going
You have one over there?
So roll your 20 and add this 5 to it.
Savants keep getting me.
All right. So I'm gonna go for a
Is mine
longbow.
on? Oh.
No,
Okay,
it
give me a
was.
roll.
Now Eric's got his light on.
Cool
9.
green light.
9
There you go.
plus.
Front
No,
button.
that is plus 4 plus 5.
But then she get 2 rolls like I did, or no? That's because that's first.
Sneak attack, yeah. Oh, in fact, we forgot one thing.
Oh,
Sarah, roll me a 6 die.
because you got. Oh,
You get- you
I
get
don't-
So that one
Sneak
didn't
attack
count.
bonus.
That one didn't count.
That's fine. It's
Yeah.
one offer. You
There you go.
I don't care what you don't.
Another 4.
6-sided die. The one die
That's
everybody
your
who did
sneak
D&D
attack
knows what it
bonus.
is.
That's sneak attack.
Everybody knows
So
it's
you get more
6-sided.
damage. Okay, yeah, Carrie, give me one more roll. We're 7 fun, that's fine. Get a feel for it.
19 plus.
Ooh!
24.
19 hits.
24.
Give me a damage. Look at
Yeah,
reference your longbow damage.
5.
No, now you gotta do the damage. So
Oh,
one.
That's an opportunity.
So get an
Opportunity
8.
attack.
1d8 plus 3.
Object opportunity.
Yes,
So it's a
Like
nice
you're in a fight
looking.
with
So
somebody,
use this.
And they decide to
Carry
break it
this
off
here.
and move
One of the
away from
goblins
you
here.
and leave
And
before
add
the fight
3.
ends.
Oh, I get a
You
chance.
get
Oh,
an
that's
opportunity.
the
I got
Because
Seven,
they're basically
so
disengaging
10.
from you. They're running.
No.
You get one
8 and
last
10.
swipe at
Yeah,
them.
well, wow, so you do the same thing. You fire into that one. Right through his collarbone area. Here's the arrow. Just sticks him. He's trying to pull it out. He just can't pull out enough. Green blood just kind of oozing
But
on
he's
the
still
snow.
alive.
Still alive.
Oh,
Do you want to stay where you're
I
at, or
wanted
do
to
you want
one
to move?
shot him.
I don't want to shoot him again.
Well, you only have 1 attack. unfortunately.
So I'm gonna come around the back while they're attacking. I want to sneak in through the backside.
You can go a little bit.
Yeah, and give me a stealth roll.
Can she make it up?
Well,
the
she can make
20
it.
So about
I think you should go like
there.
right in that
Right
like
here.
bush area, right
Stealth.
halfway
I got
behind.
a 15 stealth.
Okay, let me see
I am
something.
envious of Joey's green laser pointer.
Why?
Well,
You like
doesn't
green.
this,
Where
this
can
guy
she-
Well, he wants. He
doesn't
likes
this
green.
goblin get
Just
a pink ring? Or I killed him, right?
No, he just
No, he's
wounded.
wounded.
he's
Well,
wounded.
this guy's
Sure.
wounded
It's
too.
just for
But
me to
that
keep
guy's
track.
wounded.
He's
too.
wounded.
Where did Arya go
She
here?
can
or
make it
here?
right to there.
Here.
Right where my pointer is.
Okay.
No, there's no, there we go. Right there.
Yeah, I want to make my way around the backside and come in from
To
the
my
back.
pointers.
That's where you get to.
I know.
Okay, that's your turn.
You-
Leslie, you're up.
He's
All right.
wounded.
Yep, he's wounded too. All right, keep in mind.
Okay, I'm double timing it. I don't know how it's gonna work for Poe. Pogue, yeah, for Pogue. But I'm double timing it. I'm basically moving up. So this guy's wounded. This guy's wounded.
Yep.
I'm running up if I can.
You can.
On
Maybe
up
you
to
can
that guy
pass
right
me
there.
over to like.
And you give me a attack.
Yep. Go ahead and attack.
And you're kind of sitting on his shoulders. You're kind of right along his perfect.
Oh, nice.
Snow.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
My
So
worst is
23, Dave. 23.
That's a hit. Give me a damage.
13.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Great axe is 1d12
Wham.
plus my strength bonus of 3.
So you use the great axe. That's right. So you come right down and
That's my cleaver there.
you slice it right across the thin, cheap armor one just tears him straight open all the way across.
He's gone.
Looking pretty bad, but not dead.
Oh no shit.
God, did these fuckers die?
So
Okay.
he's still just wounded. He's not
I
dead. Nobody's
hate-
dead.
Now it's the goblin's turn.
So you just wounded him or you killed him?
No,
He's looking
he
bad.
looks pretty bad
He
though.
looks bad. Okay, so
We don't know how many
The
hit points
goblin
these
in the
guys
center?
have.
it's my goblin. Yes, my turn now.
Yeah, and
So
now
you play the role of the
So
goblin.
Dave is playing the goblin, right?
Yes.
Sure am.
he's playing all of them.
Do you roll too?
Dave's
Oh,
going.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Dave's
plays
going
it.
fuck us
Someone's
up.
got to be the enemy.
Better watch out. Better
Once
not
we
cry.
all
Better not
join
pout on
forces.
Tim.
Okay. I got two people I haven't seen. I got you way far back, way out of my movement. I have you that's in my sight. I have Leslie, and I have Hogue sitting on his shoulder. So, here's how it's going to work. The one you just hit, almost a reflex. As you slice him open, he just scimitar tries to
tries to slice me
slice you back.
like a goblin would. Dirty little
I like
bastards.
I'm going to have to wear my glasses.
As an orc, I hate goblins.
17 to hit.
Oh yeah, my armor class is only 13.
Okay. You take 4 points of damage.
Alrighty.
As he slices into you.
When I receive damage, where will I write that down?
Okay, in the box to the right.
Up here.
This
I
one
haven't received any damage yet.
is going to move towards.
So once I get below 10, that's when
No, this one's going to stay right where he's at. He's going to aim
Oh,
for Pogue.
he just died.
The one that is looking pretty bad, the leader that you hit, kind of takes out his little short bow, looks at you sitting on his shoulder, Leslie's shoulder, and just takes an aim to try to hit you.
Brace yourself.
And this is what is happening now.
He's
Yep.
shooting at you.
Shooting at you.
11. What's your armor class?
15.
Oh, wow.
Scoots right by you. You kind of move, and the arrow just shoots off a distance, so you're not hit. The rest of them seem to start forming a formation. Very important to almost block this path. As they stay away,
Clever girl.
and this one is going to go for you with the short bow.
Where are you at?
16.
Hold on, let me use my laser.
16 does hit. Okay, you will take
By the way, you're riding on my shoulder. I don't smell orky
3
at
points
all.
of damage.
My hair smells like
This is you, Joey?
elderberries and
Yes.
cocoa
So you
butter.
watch as this goblin takes his
It
bow
does.
and pierces right into Tal's shoulder.
Very
In my
well-
mind,
pierces through the
a
armor
very
as it's stuck
well-groomed
into him
orc.
now.
Do you wear a pinky ring too?
My
Ooh, I
goblins.
should. Yeah.
Okay, that's my goblin.
I should.
Guys, see, that's what I'm saying.
What happened?
Let it go.
That's why I gotta figure out something about these things. That's my goblin's turn. It is now Phelan.
Sayla's back here. She's about to do the most damage, man. You got a bomb in there or something?
No, you're right there.
I'm gonna.
No, I'm lying.
Move a little bit.
Can I do? Let's see if they go sneak attack.
No, because he's over there.
Sneak attack is right here. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6
Let's
damage
just deal with
to
him.
one creature you hit
Okay.
with an attack.
Eldritch
I want to
Blast.
come up behind you.
Okay.
Get there.
That's
That's
a
my
wounded
rapier
goblin.
and my
Could this
dagger.
officially kill him?
Which one are you
So
trying to hit?
that will be my dagger.
This
He's
one.
already
This one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
he
I
has all
can't,
three
I can't
advantage
get really
on
get
the attack.
through
You
to
can't
any
get
of
through.
those.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
And then I can
So
use
give
two
me-
weapons
But the
because
problem
it says somewhere I
is
can use two
that
weapons.
was
So
never
I'll use
taken
my
care
dagger
of.
and my rapier.
yeah, basically,
I don't
attack,
know
get the
spellcasting
one.
Yeah,
any
basically, as long
numbers.
as you're attacking something,
Yeah,
it's
there's
I will
one.
tell
it's
it.
attacking
Right
like
here.
5 feet.
Oh,
of one of us. Yeah.
I couldn't find it. I'm sorry.
Sure. I got it. I got it for you. Hold on.
Oh, I gotta see what I have to do.
I'll take care of it.
These two. This is the leader. He's wounded, but he's still firing off at people. He just he just hurt Joey.
No,
No,
he fired at me,
Spell
but he
There you
attack,
go.
1d10.
But then he fired at Joey
Oh,
too.
force damage.
You get a
yeah,
plus 4.
he
You're
fired
still
Oh, he gets
Okay.
2 attacks.
Oh,
So,
it's
so
true.
go to roll.
The leader.
I want to come up.
So he's got extra.
Stick this dude.
Extra.
Small
It's
stab him
22.
while he's laying down.
22 hits.
With my
Nice.
rapier.
Give me damage.
It is.
Or do I have to be on one guy?
It's
Has to be on one
1d10
guy.
force.
What do you
Alright,
keep
I just wasn't
you got a 22? How do you do that?
It's armor class. So you gotta roll. I can't tell you.
Where's your damage at?
No, armor class is like
It's
something that actually rolls
10.
damage.
You have
and
10
it's
damage.
on-
They probably got
So-
about as much as us.
Did you take any
Or a
damage?
little bit more.
This one.
Or like 15.
Okay.
So he'll tell you if you do. If something hits you. Like I just took 4, right?
Yeah, he's looking.
So at 14.
I could have done it from back there. It's 120 feet.
Current
Yeah,
hit
you
points?
blast
10
him.
because I took 4.
Messed up and not dead yet.
Okay.
That's your turn. You stay where you're at.
Oh yeah, none of us have a ton. You actually have more than most people at the table. Most people have single digit.
I'm just gonna move back a little bit over here.
Okay.
Hit points? Yeah,
Yeah, most
So you
people have
kind of
single
get that
digit.
tree there.
hit
Kind of
points.
watching. Okay.
It's one of the reasons why we got healing potions too.
Eric the Red.
That's
Eric,
how you
what do
stand
want?
there to help your
The
fellow
red.
paladins.
The red.
And
Now,
Are you a healer?
who does she just attack now?
She just attacked this one.
I know.
That one's looking rough. That one's looking rough.
Which is convenient.
The rest kind of have backed
Where
up.
is Eric?
He's right back there.
Hidden back there.
Is
That's me
Eric?
right here. Okay.
He's
Oh,
got
this
a
last-
straight
that was a
down.
cantrip.
Ari's in his way.
No, you can
You
go
could hit-
there.
He can
Either
still
one
hit
of
that end
these.
one, yeah.
This one right there you can now.
Yeah, I mean, how
Right.
much is in there?
Well,
With the arrow if you want to try it.
I have 2 arrows.
Oh,
I'm an elf, right?
yes.
I have 2 arrows, and I'm trying to get a kill shot on both of you guys.
Well, here's what I will do. I will give you 1 arrow, and I will ask you to give me an attack, and then we'll see something if you can pull that cord. It looks a little harder on that arrow to pierce through one and maybe penetrate the other one.
Yeah, save an arrow.
Well, just plus it's, yeah. Just give me the roll. We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Let the damage
And-
carry over,
Yeah.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he's engaged. You have advantage on the attack, so roll that 20 twice. You get a higher.
2.
So roll better than that.
don't count. It hit his
Well, yeah.
17.
That's way
17 hits.
Yep.
All right. Now, what I want you to do for me, Eric,
Where am I
is
at?
give me a strength check.
Where's my
So roll that 20 again.
Strength.
Where's my
It's plus
strength?
2.
It's plus 2, so
Yep.
that's
You
19.
look so uncomfortable. What do you want?
Ah, 9.
9 and 2, 11.
11. Okay. So roll me damage.
You got a little
What
bit
that
of-
arrow does?
Damage on your
For sure,
arrow
she has
is
You're a
1d6 plus
Just
2.
2.
So roll me a d6. Give
Got
me a
your
total.
6. Oh, that doesn't count. It's on the ground.
Give the man
Quit
another
doing that.
Just
What were you doing
just
before
have
you
to
came
drop
here?
it.
Give the man a box.
Just have to
Yeah,
drop
it
it.
is.
4.
There it is.
Okay.
I throw it over there.
4 plus 2, 6.
Okay. All right. So
So here's your,
You step
here's
back.
your longbow that you
Eric, you
use.
fire.
It's a d6 plus,
It-
and then you add 2.
Does take this one out,
Oh, finally, after 4 strikes.
Yeah.
and it manages to pierce through the right way as it cuts through the one. The arrow keeps traveling and sticks in the other one. He's still standing. He's the big boy of them, but you just took some juice off him as he's standing with the arrow stuck in him.
Nicely done, E.
And that would be your turn unless you want to move. You want to stay where you're at?
Oh, no, I'm going to move. I'm moving behind I don't want her going in the by herself, so I'm right there.
Okay, so you step right behind
But
her.
I
Okay.
also would like her to get shot first.
So, Tal, it's your turn.
That's what I was thinking.
All
What
right.
you want to do?
That's
Why
why
do you
I'm
want her to
about
get shot
Game of
first?
Thrones. Everyone's out for this.
I'm missing.
No,
Hal.
you're being
Hal's
selfish.
going to
She's protecting you from anything that
draw
comes your
his
way.
great sword with both hands.
Mm-hmm.
Make a running attempt at
Okay,
homie.
so you make that
That's a
to him.
good move. I stand behind
Give me the
that.
attack roll.
Let's do it. Plus 14.
14 hits.
And that's 2d6. 7 plus 4 is 11.
Yeah, so you run up to this thing. As you're taking your sword, you actually do a small leap. As you come down, you cut him almost directly in half, all the way up the right end of his torso as he just falls back.
Oh, he's done.
Done.
He's
It's
gone.
like,
You
don't tell me he's
Yeah.
still standing after
Yeah.
that.
Good job.
Now we got
Go tell
a
Various.
big group back there.
Who got him?
No, we still got one more right here.
Tal.
Tell
Tal,
Various.
the guy you were right,
Oh, yeah.
almost equal with Leslie now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's your turn.
Yes.
Okay, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, let me get my laser. I'm gonna break out my 2 daggers.
Okay.
Come up
Yes.
behind this guy and.
Okay, and I'll give you sneak attack on that because he is engaged with Leslie. So you have advantage on
This
that
is him?
attack. Yep.
Leslie and
You'll have advantage.
Right
Right
behind
so
the other
220s.
220s.
You take the higher.
I'm on Leslie.
220s,
so
take the
that-
higher.
It's both people, okay? It's Leslie and Toad.
Yep.
10.
10 plus. Well, you're hand to hand now.
Hold on.
But look here on daggers. What's your plus?
1d8 or 1d8, 1d6
Plus what?
plus 6.
Okay, you hit.
So 16.
Boom. You take both
So 16.
daggers and drive it right into its back. So roll me the damage on your daggers. Which I
1d.
believe are.
Double D4, right?
One
Should be
dagger.
2d4. Use them both.
No, the daggers. Yeah, that's what I mean.
So give me damage on that.
2
Two
4-sided
fours.
dice.
Yep.
You're in a
Plus a
cage.
6-sided die. Those are 6-sided dice.
Yeah, for the sneak
Ezra-
attack.
Or Ezra
Yeah,
check.
so grab the pyramid shaped ones.
Yep.
Yep, 2
2 of those.
those, yep.
And 1 6.
Shots and, like,
Where's my
yeah,
other
one?
you can even back it up.
And now he needs another
I'm missing a
4-sided.
pyramid.
Is she still relaxed with that sweater on?
Oh, right here. There you go. So roll both of these.
You leave on.
Roll all together. Give me a total.
No, just
When
Too
people
many
leave.
people.
company or if
6.
we leave the house.
Oh.
2. Yep.
Boom. So you come down, you watch. Star exits, leaps up, stabs both daggers in the back of him.
Sweet.
Gone.
Gone.
Ooh.
All right,
Get him.
Leslie.
You watch as these kind of all look around and get this fear in their eyes as they all just scramble and start exiting off this way. You guys can attempt to shoot them if you want anything. Your backs are to you.
I got
They're
no shooting
definitely
shoots.
running down that way.
Got him on the run. Let's see what's on that path.
I
Where's the
want to
golf?
shoot
Where's
one
the
more just to shoot him.
So you're going to chase them.
Man.
So you chase after him? No more attacks, you're chasing? Okay.
Yeah, I want to
Phelan's
shoot
going back to
another
the
one.
bar. Sorry.
So,
You say go back to the bar?
She's way too drunk after drinking all those.
She's like, why'd you think I hung out here? I was going to
Let's-
see how it goes.
Well,
If
the
it went
funny
well,
thing
I'm
is
going back
she's
to the
actually
bar.
a
Let's
heavy
pull-
hitter. Like,
Phelan's great
Guys,
because
let's
Phelan
pull
can do
your
a
neck back
spell
for a
from
moment.
120 feet away.
oh, yeah, yeah.
She doesn't have to get into
That's
combat.
mine.
you guys chase these goblins as they're
What
making a
did you
run
do,
for it
Jen?
into this
What did you
large
do during this
ice
combat?
cave
Use Eldritch Blast.
that you run
Okay.
into. Just
I
solid
moved
ice.
a little bit forward because I was trying to get to the ones back here, but too many people
hear
were
a
in the way,
voice
so I
whisper
had to
to him.
like do something else.
Why do you come back? What are you running from? This voice that echoes through this ice chamber. You hear these creatures again speak back to this being that seems to understand them perfectly.
Oh, we're all.
Have they followed you? You hear him answer back again. You hear his voice go, good. And you come to a point where you enter this very large ice chamber. You can see this
What side
ice
are we
chamber
entering
drops
from?
off on the sides, downward.
Where are we entering from?
Up
That
there,
far end over there.
here?
No, far end over there, yep.
Like right there?
Yep. You guys see these 4 goblins speaking
To the snow monster.
to a snowman.
Yay!
Oh, so little.
You also see in this corner right there, big stacks of boxes. Looks like everything that was taken from the town. And guys, sorry I couldn't do better with the snowman miniature, but I couldn't find it anywhere. But there it is. There's snowman.
Yeah, there we go.
So,
Oh, he's disco stone.
Oh, that's too freaking funny, Dave.
That's great.
you guys watch
Yeah.
He's scary.
as he's kind of lurking over,
He's scary.
but you do see these glowing red eyes. Let them come. You guys are in the distance. Guys, we could do it one of two ways. You can reroll initiative, or I could just roll good old Frosty in. And where he ends up, he ends up.
You guys want to change where you're at
Do
on
you
there?
want to change
Yeah.
to where you're...
Yeah, I think for time's sake.
Yeah, it's just leave it where
Just
it's at.
have him bring in
Isn't
Frosty.
that funny?
Just bring in Frosty.
Oh, Jesus.
Just bring in
Not
Frosty.
really I didn't really hear what this whole.
We're keeping the same
It's
order
the
of fighting.
order in which people
Oh,
go.
Instead of everybody re-rolling, we just rolled to
The
do it.
snowman in another area.
Okay, so Pogue, you were still first, and for a second you're sitting on the shoulder, you're like, what the? It's a talking snowman.
Yeah.
It kind of freaks you out a little bit because you
Yeah.
remember stories as a child. People would build these, they're all good, they're great. And you're seeing his wooden arms, kind of these talons at the end of him as he moves and speaks to him. He moves very fluidly, not like snow, just very fluidly, almost magical as he's speaking to him.
At this moment,
Wait a
I
minute, you're
look-
telling me the big demon snowman's magical?
Yes, he is.
I look. I'm on Leslie's right shoulder. I'm
Yes.
gonna look to my left and I'm gonna say, Leslie, it's been a great ride.
But I'm going back
Here
to
is my bag of. I am up to
Pogue,
7 or
Pogue.
100.
Pogue.
Pogue. No, Leslie, let me finish.
No.
Seriously, Leslie, this is something I have to do as a man, a 3'2" man. I'm gonna use my unarmed strike. I'm gonna go at this motherfucker with bludgeoning.
Oh, so you're going to run for him.
Pogue, you're going to survive. You want to know why? Because that's a snowman.
Okay, give me. You jump off his shoulder, you go for a run, sprinting.
I've got this.
Okay, so just real quick, give me a Constitution check.
What's a dagger or what's an arrow going to do to a snowman?
Hey, you're going up. No, you're doing the right thing. I just want a Constitution
I
check.
gotta
real
find
quick.
his soul.
That's what you might be doing, so you
So-
gotta roll for it.
Give me a Constitution roll. Just
20?
a check. Yep, 20. And add your Constitution
Knocked
to
out
it.
her arms out.
Yeah, she is.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
6.
Plus 1, 7.
7. Okay. So can we take Pogue's little miniature and push her all the way? Give her to me.
Flicker.
Don't call me
Listen,
her.
you actually.
Him.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you actually push through these goblins. They're like in slow motion as you reach up to swing. Give me the attack roll.
Come on, baby.
Let's do it. Do it. Do it.
Oof.
8
Oh, that's not how it always works.
attack.
Plus
Down.
Unarmed. So it's 11.
11. So Pogue, you swing with all your might, and you take both fists and you just leap. And you watch as Pogue actually goes into him, and his little legs are dangling out. You're like, you did some damage, but you just went right in because it's like,
Is
you're
his
like,
head stuck?
oh, with all this rage, you punch and you sink right into him. And the little legs now are kicking out.
hilarious.
I think I got him. I got him.
No.
But he does
Yeah.
take damage. What's the damage for the unarmed strike? Strike? It should just be a flat number.
And he's stuck in there now?
Okay.
2
Well, you see
bludgeoning.
his legs kind of kicking out like he's trying to get out. He's inside the snowman partially at this point.
Sometimes at some point in your
Someone's
life,
gonna save her. Let me save her.
Yeah, well, it's the
You can.
snowman's turn first.
Oh,
I'm not
snowman.
a her.
him.
You
By the
can
way,
save him after the
Kudos for
snowman.
that, because as someone that plays female characters all the time, when people do that and they say him, I'm like, "Oh, fucking her."
Her. Him. Let me save him.
Okay.
He's a little fucker, but man, he's inside of there somewhere. There's
The
a heart.
snowman, you feel this like
Pogue, little fucker.
grasping around your legs as you guys watch. It kind of grabs onto her, grabs onto him. Grabs onto him, pulls you out. You're like, as he like lifts you up right by his face, looks at you, and just goes right into the snow ground next to you.
Who is that?
The snowman.
Snowman just bludgeoned you in the
Snowman
ground.
He drop kicked your
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
okay if I die.
He's kind of like Hulk.
You think-
I died with glory.
You take 2 points of damage,
Oh,
Okay.
you're fine.
Yeah,
and
you're
you
good.
you watch his poke just kind of sinks into the stone. There's like a stone angel in it. You just go, oh, as he slams you in the snow. That's his turn.
I'm far
All right, you're up.
Oh yeah.
And you can always dose one of those health
Yeah,
potions if you
yeah,
want.
you
All
got
right,
potions.
come get me, bitch.
You see as Pogue just disappears in the snow as he just takes her, Just slams you down into it.
So I may be an arrogant bitch,
Mhm.
but I am proud of the people that fight beside me.
Right.
And I will die for them.
Yes, you will. So what are you gonna do?
And I will go attack the snowman and save Poe while I'm at it.
Okay, so you want to make your way up to the snowman? You doing melee? You doing both? Okay. So again,
You ain't know how to flip.
Now, while they're doing that, what are these guys?
they're all in shock.
Well,
you watch these little
they're
guys,
coming up.
and
Those
you're
are
seeing
still the
fear.
goblins.
No, that was part of my
So
character.
we gotta wait.
That I
You're
will,
seeing fear
my
now.
So
folks
they-
that I had to save, I
they're
will die
here- we're-
with
they're
anybody
right
that
here.
fights beside me.
That's where the
So
goblins are.
you see,
yeah,
you
you and I
notice
pretty much
our
got
So we gotta
fear
wait
in
until
these
this.
these
They
goblins'
will
eyes.
attack.
These are all starting
We
to
just
want
gotta wait
to
until
skirt
their
away
turn
and back
is-
off away. They're afraid.
Yeah, they
These
should be.
goblins are freaked out. They're
Yeah.
freaked out.
Do you see me?
Yes.
How big I am
So-
compared to them?
So you make your way up to this snowman. He just kind of looks down at you with his nose made of a carrot and his red eyes and his little smiles and a little pipe.
Doesn't scare me.
Just kind of looks at you. Really? What do you want to do?
Okay, so if you're right up on him, you obviously can't shoot him.
I have
with
daggers.
with an arrow. So yeah, dagger.
I have dagger. I
You
want
should
to
have
use a
a
dagger.
sword.
Short sword, jump up.
Can I use both?
You can use both daggers or a short sword.
Can I use a dagger and a
Yeah,
short sword?
Maybe he'll lose his magic if you take his hat
I
off.
want to do a dagger across the head and a short sword across the stomach.
Okay, give me attack rolls.
That'd be a trip if that was.
10
What
They
did you
killed
do
him.
first?
plus 10 plus 5, so 15.
It hits. You slice into them on both. So give me the damage. Dagger is a 4.
On a 20 again?
Nope, read that. Your dagger's a 4, and your short sword is a 6, I believe, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so roll me both. Roll me a
She's
6
got
and
On
a
a
20.
20, right?
No, not 20.
Oh.
Roll me
You got
what the
fucking-
damage says. A D6
No,
or
I
a
don't
D4.
need magic.
So there's no
So
wizards
6?
here or anything.
6
Which
plus
doesn't
your plus what?
recognize without
Plus
a
three.
wisdom. I need an
Okay, so that's
average.
9.
He can do spells as a paladin, and she can.
And
definitely do
roll me a
spells.
4-sided. It looks like a pyramid.
I don't know what carries though. I don't know
And
what
just a
that-
4.
No,
She's
she's
no
a
added
ranger.
anything.
She's a
Just a
ranger.
4.
Oh, she can do spells too.
It's a
Oh,
top
she
number.
can, but she's
You
a
rolled a
ranger.
natural
4.
4 again?
Yeah.
Wow, man, you're rolling good. Okay. So you slice into him. And it's weird because you watch the snow kind of flutter in the air
Yeah.
as he's like open, and you just watch it
And it just falls back apart.
come back into him.
Ah,
But he
my
looks
God.
a little.
What's that shit?
He's not happy, but it's kind of
Terminator.
reforming.
Can I grab
So he's
hold
coming,
while
so
I'm
he
at
comes
it?
back together.
Yes,
Yeah,
give
the
me
T1000.
Yeah,
give
yeah,
me a
yeah.
Constitution check.
On a 20?
Yep. Just give me a Constitution modifier.
18.
Okay, so you're able to pull.
Plus.
Oh, you get plus 0.
Zero.
Yeah.
You pull Pogue out of the snow. So now
Pogue,
you both.
listen. I'm saving your ass.
She pulls it out of the snow, all standing next to each other, and that ends your turn. But you are out of the snow, standing right next to Arya now,
Got
just
you.
looking at each other.
Well, that's fine.
And
Okay.
I double
Leslie,
daggered
Leslie,
that.
Boom.
And
Okay,
I double daggered
um,
that snowman.
If I can get there in time, I'm
You can get it.
running up, not on the snowman, but on the goblins.
Okay, and you'll have advantage on the attack on one of them because they're like freaked out right now watching
Okay,
what's going
cool.
on.
Cool.
So
And what I am going to do
Is this you, Adam?
as a bonus action, enter rage.
okay,
Yep.
give me that attack roll.
Plus, yep. So I'm heading up. So
I'm almost there.
Boom.
tagging that guy right there. I have advantage.
Yes. Cool dice.
Thank you. Okay, definitely taking the 18.
18 hits.
18 plus 5, 23.
That's a hit. Give me damage.
Uh, 10.
10.
10 points of damage.
As you hit this, as you come down to the axe, right?
Leslie.
Yeah, come
You come
Get him,
down.
Leslie.
You watch as you just slice it open, and the other goblins watch. And they're looking at what's going on here, and they all want to start scurrying away.
Oh, okay.
Almost even that one there
Pussies.
of what's going on. You're getting that goblin fear going. That's your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay.
That's it.
Goblins.
Alright, so right now I
Well, one of
see
them's got
Arya
my cleaver in him.
holding the
Yes.
back of my
Or,
flock of
you know what I
Arya.
mean. You know what I mean.
Go Arya.
Swiped at him with my cleaver.
Because I'd never leave a fallen
These
soldier
two
behind.
run off.
That's right, girl.
It's part of my
You start
character.
feeling this goblin
But I'm
fear
still better than
happening as they scurry in the corner. This one scurries.
That's why I'm gonna try even
That
harder
way.
to get in your pants.
Okay.
The one who's looking at you can see the fear, and he's kind of looking side to
My
side as
golden
his
vagina.
companions are leaving him. But he takes one final strike and tries to stab you in the gut with a dagger.
Ooh.
I'm also
6.
I'm also enraged.
Right,
So,
6 does not hit, correct?
no, 6 does not hit.
So as
That's
he-
13.
You almost see him as he takes the dagger, you just kind of grab his hand there as you're holding it, and he just drops it looking at you with utter fear.
Yeah.
There's your turn. Tal, you're up. No, Eric. No, wait, where am I at? Phala, you're up. That's a lot of names.
Yeah. Well, it's a big group. It's 7 people.
I'll go ahead and move right here.
Okay.
And cast Hex on the snowman.
Hex, okay.
Dave, just an old gamer trick.
That's
Yeah.
As for keep the DM's
it's
job
just a
easy.
spell that does
Usually with a
extra
group this
damage as a
size,
bonus
Yeah.
action.
What I would do, every DM I know,
Yeah.
what they do is
It's
they
just
have
an extra.
they start doling stuff out. Like
Oh, I know.
one of the players will keep track
keep
of
track of it.
initiative.
And then that's
just
a bonus
one less
action,
thing.
so
Turn it like that or something.
then I'll do Witch Bolt.
Okay, so Hex, that works according, you choose a weakness, don't you?
It's huh?
Hex.
It's a bonus
Nobody's
action.
done a
I
spell
cast
so
on
far in this
snowman.
game, have
Yeah, I
you?
have.
Well, she has.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh, you pull it up. I'm tired of fucking this book.
Okay. So, but give me the Witch Bolt attack.
Alright.
Which bolt?
Yeah, I lost.
That bolt.
Okay, here it goes.
This music.
Oh, it's a scary version of Up on the Roof.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, the
Natural
first
20.
natural 20 rolled night. Here's how it works.
Critical.
You get double damage. So whatever she normally does, she gets rolled twice.
The first one.
Yep.
It makes your damage double. That's a natural 20.
Doubles your
I don't have
damage
any
dice.
12s in there. Can I have a couple of your dice?
Yep. You need
I
2?
was trying to
You
keep
did
it
get one.
secret.
You
I
did.
was
Yes.
trying to keep it
Because
secret.
No, I
it's
don't.
not the first
Yes, I do.
one.
Oh,
It's
Jennifer,
double.
and 2 6s.
Oh.
Kill that.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't.
Get him, Jen.
Get him, Jen.
Get him, Phala.
Oh, these are like
She has the potential to roll
spooky Christmas.
crazy damage.
She's
Right?
rolling like me.
That's
She's
one.
rolling
Get
like
him,
me.
That's
Phala.
All right, so
14.
so far we got
and-
14.
I'll take it.
If it's
It's well, Dave. It's by you. Dave.
Oh, it did.
All the way over there?
no, that's kind of
Holy
Yeah, I
moly!
didn't look at it, so it's
14.
rolling.
Run, who he
I
is.
was rolling 14 and
7.
21 plus 4. 25.
25.
Woo!
Wow. So you watch
Human has the
Damn,
best attack.
the
human.
first thing you
Damn,
felt.
human.
Thank
From
you.
way back there.
The first thing you felt by putting this hex on it, this necrotic type of damage to it, really now you watch is after you fire it with this witch bolt, you can see now part of him this almost seems to be melting away.
Oh, yes.
It's starting to look like he's melted. He
So it
goes,
doesn't have to be set to an angle.
because the cords.
Frosty ain't so
Yes,
frosty
he's starting
anymore.
to melt a little bit. That's your turn, unless you want to move back or stay. But that's
Stay there.
okay. Eric, you're up. You witness the same thing. This snowman now seems to be melting. Part of this kind of dropped off as he's not looking too good.
Okay,
Look
well,
at your badass
Oh, and
characters.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt Eric, but I should have moved
I
up
double
here because
daggered
it's 30
it.
feet from which
Oh,
I thought it was 60.
Sorry,
grab
it's
my
we're
shirt
just playing
ass
fun.
up.
Yeah, I know.
Because I rolled an 18.
Well, he's
I was being
melting
critical of
off.
myself. That's
I
all.
know.
I'm coming up.
I was being
Are
critical
you
and
dealing
correcting
with any
myself
types of
because
jealousy, Leslie?
I thought it was 60.
Now I got my two.
Are you dealing?
You did the right thing.
Are you dealing with a?
Are you dealing
I'm
with any
chopping his
separation
head off.
anxiety over there, Leslie?
Okay.
Are you okay?
You missed
missing
your-
Poe?
Mine.
Yeah, you're
You miss
missing
your
them
poke?
balls hanging on the
Are
back of
you
your neck.
dealing with any sort of jealousy or
Of
separation
any sort of
anxiety?
feelings of loss?
Yeah.
Okay.
No missing no
Good
more
answer.
balls on your
I'm
neck.
cutting snowman's
No.
head
Well,
off.
you're not
Just
No,
kind of keep you a little
Well,
warm,
you're
but
trying to
You're
make
just
it
in the
through?
snow.
Yep.
You're not
Okay.
dead.
No, I saved you gotta
Eric,
find out. She
carefully
said
here.
you pulled me off.
There's
I
nobody
see.
stopping me.
That's
Nope.
why I was wondering if you
Eric,
were
give me
feeling
a quick
little,
Constitution roll.
Oh no.
No,
Upstate.
I'm just happy that
Upstate.
you're
Now I'm his protector.
Roll a
good.
20.
You can deal with little balls on the back of your neck.
I like that. I know my mouth.
She's got a horse. So
12
That's true, yeah.
0 on Constitution.
So, Eric, you run across there, spring through the
12.
snow. You start to feel fatigued as you're running through it, the weight of it, but you manage to get up there. The
oh, that
last
sounds
part
like
in
a,
you manage to swing an attack. Give me
Okay.
an attack roll.
that sounds like
With
every
your
Short.
sword. So
Just this
20 and then
I can
add
see
4 to
this
it
in
right
Michael
here.
Bay slow motion right now.
Okay.
Because you're using your sword.
And the soundtrack goes.
8, so 12 you got.
12.
Yep.
As you swing, from the feeling of just the exhaustion, you watch as this melting snowman with his one good wooden arm left, you swing, it kind of catches it as it cuts into it, but you're like, as he's just kind of looking at you, and you feel his strength as his sword is in you, sword is in his arm. He lifts up his arm, and your feet actually leave the ground for a moment, as now your sword is stuck in him, and you're stuck. You did some damage, but that's where you're at.
Does
So-
he get unstuck?
No,
Not
no,
yet.
Snowman gets rolled
Yeah.
against him, right?
Not yet, no.
Tal?
Yep, Tal, you're up. You're kind of dangling there.
Well, you got to be one of those guys who
So-
chooses to
Only
help him,
because
right?
it was.
Why are you?
That was
So he's gonna start running. He's charging this guy.
Yeah.
He's running. And then he's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
cast
you
Misty
totally
Step
hit
and
him.
bam,
Yeah.
poof.
Yeah.
Cast
Oh.
Misty Step.
Made me laugh.
Misty Step.
Boom.
Oh.
Disappeared.
Oh, yeah, he rolled a
He's still
17 and
already
your armor
running.
class is 12.
Land behind him.
You
So that's why it's
you always
not
wanna
a
get
hit,
back.
because
Ultimate
12 is way
hit
less
something,
than
yeah.
17, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
I
you
wanted to
disappear.
go behind. What's
You
this?
appear behind him.
Land behind him and say, the LOA will take what's theirs now.
What you using?
Still just gonna use my greatsword.
Okay.
Just
You're gonna
gonna
roll.
stick it right behind him.
You're gonna roll.
Oh yeah, that's great.
18?
19
Nice.
plus 4 is 23.
Yeah. 23. So you swipe down. Give me the damage.
A lot of damage.
11.
11.
Why do you get 2 down?
Okay.
It's a great sword.
As you're kind of up
Two-handed.
partly in the air, holding onto your sword, staring down this creature, you watch as Tal appears behind him. This glowing paladin energy around right now, this holy energy, as he takes his great sword and carves right across, taking off the arm that you're now attached to. You drop down his arm, and now this snowman has no arms left. He's just starting to rage around, eyes flickering.
Saved you.
Not as bright red as he used to be. You're right in front of him. Basically, you guys have all now surrounding this snowman.
I've got
Where's
you.
the
Yeah,
man
that's
with
right.
Stay Puft?
So I'm gonna basically.
He's looking melting.
You gonna
From
take
Ghostbusters?
his arm
Yeah.
from me and
When he gets
backslap
So
him.
Your sword's
No,
still
he's
stuck in
on the
his
ground
arm.
now. He's
I'm on the ground, but I got his arm.
You're on your feet. You're not like on the ground. You're standing.
Right, but I got his arm
Yep,
on
you
my,
got his
on
arm
my
on your
sword.
sword. Yep.
And you want me to what?
Snatch his arm.
Hit him with it.
Beat him up with his own
Beat him
arm.
with his own arm.
I do want to
Alright,
move up.
Qatar, get this shit.
I'm trying.
Alright?
Let's do it.
Okay, where do you
Yeah,
want to
I
go
want to slide up here.
Again,
slide
I'm gonna
up
ask for a
here.
Constitution check.
Get your legs in front of
Moving
me.
a lot.
You're going way far.
Yep. So give me a
So,
Constitution
yeah.
check. Everybody
We
has.
all have
I'm not a
laser
big deal
pointers.
with
This is
it.
very cool.
I think it's cool.
And I'll just fall.
Plus what?
Qatar,
Then
right there.
battling.
Constitution
Battling
is-
sword.
What is he gonna use?
And battling sword.
Probably
You make it.
daggers.
Yep, you make it. So you run up to it with the plus. You're fine, but you're also a little fatigued.
They're gels.
You get up there, and you can see he's engaged with everything that's going on around him. So you'll get your sneak attack. What are you using?
My two daggers.
Daggers? Yeah, okay, give me a roll.
Love this. I love this
I take the highest of the 20.
body to body
Yep.
combat that I
So
feel
roll
like
two
our whole
20s.
group has.
Go.
Everyone's run up to this
15
guy.
plus
Just
4.
trying to-
19.
19.
Okay, so give me a damage.
Both these right
You
here,
know
right?
them?
No, well, it's basically it's the same thing. I do know.
Yep,
Two daggers, yeah.
It doesn't
Fours and add the,
The 6, right?
oh no, that plus 6 is it. So
Sometimes they
2d4
fall
plus
off after
6
you
is
like you.
No, that's the rapier. I'm the dagger, so I don't.
No.
Even after you do it.
I forgot I used it.
Yes, it is one of the crazy movies like that.
No, worse than
Okay.
blue, 'cause that's the same thing.
So, you watch his guitar now. You have his arm on his sword. Snowman's looking pretty rough as he's starting to just almost turn ooze jelly-like for snow as he's just melting onto the ground. You come up with your last hit into him, slice him across here. It doesn't heal this time. Now he's like separated as his body is almost like wobbling from the unbalancedness of lack of snow. But still alive. Poe, top around, but he looks rough. And you're right there. What are you using?
Oh.
Hands, dagger. You're right up on there.
From your spell.
All right, where am I? I'm right up on
He
it.
is.
I just got
That's
pulled
not
my
melted
ass
yet.
out of the snow.
He's melting.
I don't
He's
have any
magical.
magic, or that's
It's
what I
magical.
prefer.
It's magical stuff.
Just want to give me a straight attack?
Well, you know what? I like to be like the paladin with his long sword, but I got a short sword, and I'm gonna go. I might
Give
try
me an
out
attack.
too.
Give me an attack.
What's what?
3 plus 6 is 9.
You swing, unfortunately,
I am
Just
3'2",
misses by him.
but I got heart. Okay, can I get back on Leslie's shoulders and give one more shot?
You can get back
Good
on
luck,
the shoulder.
Leslie, I see Leslie right now. He's running toward me. He's like,
It's not
Poe,
multiple
jump! And then
One-
Poe jumps, and I can like hit the head or something. I don't know.
Unless you're
You
higher
watch
level.
as the snow-
That's
the
too.
snowman-
That's what I see.
The snowman kind of looks at all of you. Not done yet. As his eyes get some glowing, you watch the holes that were just there from the ground fill up with a little bit. Still looks bad, but he almost is trying to keep himself alive at this point. So he heals a little bit, and that's his turn. So, Arya, you're up.
So I'm still in front of him,
Yep.
and I want to take him down.
Okay, so give me an attack.
Can I fire him? Firebolt him?
Oh, yes, you can. You can use
Fire?
the spell.
You have a fucking
And you have to do it
fireball?
like that, Carrie. You fired.
And you're just now mentioning
You're
it?
fired.
You fired.
I'm gonna firebolt the snowman.
Okay.
What could kill snow better than
There you
fire?
go. That's why he's been melted before.
They
but
use
this is-
daggers.
19 plus
Hot
3.
water?
You're fired.
22.
Boiling water?
22 firebolt
Bam.
damage.
Great
Oh, that
sword.
hits. Give me
Oh, yeah.
damage.
You have a great sword
Yeah, you
as
get a little
well.
Damage on a firebolt
Yes.
is
Joey does.
3.
plus.
Yeah.
Well, did you look at you know the damage?
No, it should be a 1d10.
You just
Oh.
hit
Is
him
it
with
firebolt a d10?
What's a
You have great
D10
sword
then?
and you-
10-sided dice. It looks like
Why
no,
do we
it's-
always
it's
roll
this
this?
one.
The
Looks like a
six-
diamond.
the
Oh,
D6?
sorry.
Because you guys have a lot of weapons that are d6. I should do
Sorry.
something different.
Wait, which
Roll it
this
out.
one?
No.
I don't know.
No, the bigger one.
That one. The saucer. Flying saucer. So still
3 plus.
So it's 3.
That's not very good.
No, what your damage is right there. What does that say? That's the shiny
1d10 fire.
1d10 fire. So, she launches it really close as you watch him in now start to even ooze more. But the thing is, this isn't just a typical snowman. This is a magical snowman.
Yeah.
So he burns a little slower. But you watch as you're heating him, he's starting to just goop down as he's now like shrinking almost in front of you. Looks pretty bad. So Leslie,
I'm up.
Leslie,
All
get
right,
the hat.
I take
I know, but my damage rolls
take some steps
That's the thing.
forward,
The 22 with
and I throw my hand axe.
okay, as you move past him,
Not great.
my goblin goes to throw a strike at
Well,
you.
out of
It
that
just
one,
misses out of fury.
Oh, to the higher.
I throw my hand axe though.
Okay, give me the attack
I
roll.
thought it was the character's damage.
Oh, no.
Oh shit, no.
If she's trying to damage
No.
him.
Got a total of 9.
Yeah, it just swings right by him.
Oh no, not my Leslie.
Yeah, I threw a hand axe.
Now you're Leslie.
Hold your
There you go.
shoulder while
You're
you did it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it has
Do
hex
more stretches,
already.
Leslie.
Do the goblins
Yeah.
get a turn? Or?
So,
The goblins are freaked. They're goblins.
Yeah, one of
They're
them
all
just-
standing in the corners going,
One of them
eyes
just
just
did
big.
miss.
They're scary little creatures. Once they see a leader starting to be destroyed, they cower. They're cowering goblins.
so I guess I have to do Eldritch Blast again because
Okay.
once you cast Hex, if you do anything else on the next turn, then the Hex is gone.
Yeah, it's concentration.
Well, aren't we?
So
Are we about
I'm
to
just going to do
defeat
Eldritch
this?
Blast
The
then.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Dude, I just firebombed his ass. He needs to be gone.
He's oozing that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
Right.
it.
Magical, right? So he could just
He's a
pick up
Oh,
on the snow.
They also get, oh, wait a minute.
So her bolt of light
Oh.
would be canceled out if she did anything.
Shit,
with
no,
it.
Witch Bolt is still in.
In what?
Right, so I have to get rid of Hex, so I have to get rid of Witch Bolt. They both can't go at the same time. Because Witch Bolt is still in play right now. Let me just.
Hello.
Yeah. Yep. They're all playing.
Where'd it go? Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
On a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage on each of your turns for the duration.
Oh.
You can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to target automatically.
Okay, so give me a d12.
But Hex is gone because
That's
I'm
right,
doing
should I
it.
damage?
So, yeah.
Give me the
So
damage.
1d12. Oh, 12.
Give it.
So she would have wanted to leave that though.
So 6 and
Yeah,
10.
that's the
10.
haunted snowman or the.
So, as all you guys have been beating this creature, slowly but surely lowering down,
Oh, thank you,
lower
John.
and lower to the ground. How do you all want to finish this thing off? Because he's dying. So,
Well,
what's everybody do?
I
Can
need
we
his
all
hat
attack
and his
at once?
scarf.
You all do it?
It's okay.
His hat and his scarf I need to take.
Okay, baby girl.
So you run, take his hand,
I'm running with you.
all plowing him as you step back
Hey,
and just squeeze your hand together as that final lightning surges through his body. Just burst. He is gone. You guys have succeeded. Defeated.
Nice! Frosty!
Come here, baby. You guys see this large? I know. You guys see
What
this
do
large?
We're kicking ass.
Can we? Just for a moment, just so we can wrap it up.
fine. Can we put her down?
Well, she's gonna just keep arguing.
Oh.
Stop arguing.
All right. So basically, you guys see all the crates that are there, all the toys, everything that was needed to be brought back.
Yeah. Where was he hiding it all?
What's that right there?
In the cave.
Nice cavern.
Oh,
Yes.
those toys go back to the children.
To ensure that happens, I'm going to need a larger cut of the 500 gold coins. Just kidding. It's Christmas. Let's split it evenly.
That was good.
And all these crates of things back to Herbert Handy.
So we defeated the snowman, we found the presents, we're going to now transport them back, and this is a new challenge, yes? Or what are we
No,
Now
you
we all get
basically-
Right now, we would be doing like the parade of basically being Santa and like throwing the gifts out to the children.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
But why is there no more wine?
You guys make it back in time.
As a line
Deliver these toys as Herbert Handy gladly pays you your other
yes,
$1,000
they had excellent timing.
And I
Pays you what?
refuse
Another
my
$1,000.
and I refuse my cut because I don't need the money, and I give my share to you guys.
Everybody else.
And you go to try to find a Starbucks.
And I'll be fine if I accept
Well,
you
because
Damn,
my
gold
horse's
coin.
saddle is
My
worth
cut
way
is
more than all those
sacrificed.
put
Me as
together.
another elf, I feel guilty.
Because-
for not
And I
doing
feel
enough work, so I'm
we're all
I take the magic hat and
We
scarf
felt
and
form a
I'm
new
stoned.
friendship, and
Yeah, perhaps some of you guys
We hit
donated some of the
another
gold
town.
back.
I had to get saved by
Now let's all get blackout drunk for
this
solstice.
man.
You guys enjoy your solstice. As
that was the game?
as you are
It would
here,
continue.
Well done, Dave.
He has to
Saving
finish. He has to finish his thing.